I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
What it do, FM fam? How's everybody's week been? Hopefully a lot better than mine, I'll tell you that. Any hoots, it's Friday. We're doing our Friday thing. Hold on. Okay. Wait. Gotta do something right quick. Anywho, be right back. Getting a fresh drink. All right. I hear you, BFT. Why'd you change your name? That Subaru guy. It feels so weird saying that. Mr. Baha. All right. I think he saw this topic and he was like, woo, spider senses tingling. All right. So should Diag be free? I want to hear y'all's perspective on this. I see a lot of videos out there having to do with this subject. This came up in my shop recently, and well, we had a little discussion about it. So, I told my point of view and kind of liked what I had to say, but at the same time, gotta try to get people to come in and stay and do the work with us, right? Now, one thing I did tell him is customers like to feel like they are getting something for free. Yeah, we'll get into that. Sorry, guys, my bad habit. All right, actually, I have a perfect scenario for this topic. Well, let's hear it. Supra, what's up, all? What up, Quick? What's up, Dave? BRB getting a fresh brewski. Mic check. Appreciate you, Supra. What up, Baha? Never free. Who works for free? A lot of us work or worked for free. I got tired of people trying to pronounce and spell Baha. Are they illiterate? I mean, I am, but I know. Also, I'm pivoting the channel and a name change was always on the horizon. Gotcha. Man, I have a hard time with this mic. Like I wish I had like the perfect mic that was just not in my. Never mind. Okay, so with this topic, my shop just introduced doing. What do I feel like I'm sitting so low? Introduced doing an hour diagnostic block. Techs still get paid the Diag. We increased from 144 to 168 on labor. The first hour is used for test drives and read codes. But can you justify to a customer oh you talking about TE vids? Hold up. You talking about Tyler? You talking about Tyler? The what's up, buds? Um, I forgot to message him myself. All right. The first hour is used for test drives, read codes. I have an issue with that, Supra. Only because you want to make sure you're giving your customer the value. You want to give them that value, right? So charging an hour to test drive and read codes, I don't know where you can actually justify that. There has to be some sort of diagnosis. Um, some testing, maybe. Now, if you want to do test drives and read codes, maybe a half hour and cut the price from I'm gonna say 150, right? From 150 to $75, 75 to $90, somewhere around there. Because you want them to feel like they are getting something for what they are paying, correct? Something easy accessible like PCV will be considered that free diag. So they aren't charged except for labor to remove and repair or remove and replace if it requires deeper diag like pull plugs and check comprehension. God damn. Compression, then we go up. See, I'm funny, right? It all depends on the situation, right? Just like you stated there. It all depends on the situation. So, hmm, I mean, I'll pull plugs for free. Not free, but within that hour. Um, some sort of testing, check fuses, mm, do some testing with the scan tool, make sure everything's checking out. So it all just depends. It all just depends. Just got done talking with TE Honda, going to try and set up a three-way live stream with us. I wonder if he's available right now. I should message that bud, spicy chick Tyler, spicy chick Tyler. Who's that? Hold on, are we talking about the same person? They aren't charged. It's free to them, but on the back end. Okay, so that's where I have a problem because eventually it's gonna run into a situation where they can no longer justify paying you, the technician, the hour if everybody's just coming in for the free diag and dipping. Okay. I've been in that situation. I let my advisor have a scanner from King Bullen. If the customer wants codes and scan for free, then my advisor can do it, or the customer and take a crack at it. Questions cost 200 an hour. So if what Baja's saying, is it cool if we call you Baja? That's how we know you, bro. Um, so I mean, I see in your logo it still says Baja. So if you want me to take time out of my busy day to look at your vehicle, it is going to cost you something. And with that something, you will get a proper diagnosis, or we will start initiate a diagnosis to see which direction we need to go and take that path, whether it's going to be an easy path or whether we're going to need tear down, AC concern, if we're going to have to evac the system, stuff like that. For example, I had a Yukon vehicle, had a starting problem, but also had a code for purge flow. I removed the engine cover and the PCV and fuel test port were right next to each other. So what did you check? Okay, hold on. Tyler just finished a live stream about his garage. He's editing videos now. Doesn't know we're in the same city yet. Yeah, don't let him know that. Actually, I don't care if he knows. Just, we don't want that to be known. Technically, we're not. Found PCV did not hold vacuum. And when I hooked up my fuel gauge and found it was building sufficient pressure, I stopped there, gave an update. Further diagnosing will be needed for the fuel pressure. You said it was or wasn't building sufficient pressure? See, me, if they're paying that hour Diag and that fuel line is easily accessible, I will hook up a fuel gauge like you did, right? You hooked up a fuel gauge. And if the fuel pump is underneath the seat, I'll yank the seat and test power and ground there to see if I'm getting, the right. Because normally, if you have a fuel pressure code issue, you check power and ground. Make sure you got good power. Make sure you got good ground, right? What's a good ground? If you have 2 volts on the ground, what does that mean? Your fuel pump is not working at its maximum potential unless you have a fuel pump control module. Then that could be ground side controlled via duty cycle. I hate duty cycle, but anyways, yeah. Baja is still cool. It's been my call sign for years. That Subaru guy just makes it easier for people to find Subaru. I got you. I understand that. I get that. All right. Insufficient pressure. Okay. I figured that's what you meant. Shannon, where were you last week? Man, we had a blast last week, Shannon. Oh, I don't know if you've been seeing the clips that I put out. We had BFT on. We had online mechanic tips, Mr. JT, and of course we had Dave up on here. So, hey Shannon, hey Supra, what's up, Shannon? Man, like I said, I didn't even realize. To be honest, I didn't even realize. Right, I got off last week. We got off the stream, and then I laid down, and I was like something don't seem right. Shannon was in the chat. What? Me and my uncle were talking about it, and we're like, he's always here. Hopefully he's doing good. So what up, Paul P? How's it going, Mr. Paul? How you doing, my brother? Hopefully you're doing good. All right. I'm gonna do something. All right. So oh man, I miss trolling him. Yeah, man, we finally got him on. I want to say it's been a good 6 months, maybe even longer since I've had JT on the channel. It's been some time. And it's been some time since I've actually spoken with him. So yeah. I fell in a rut, Baja. I fell in a rut, bro. So yeah. If you come on and we end up backstage, I'll kind of fill you in. But I'm sure I don't work at the same place anymore. So, but let's start a goal. Oh man, I miss JT. I miss trolling him. Quick, are you in here? Quick. Yeah, I don't know where I was. I don't know. Hopefully you got some rest though, or maybe he was working. Oh, we got on kind of early. It was about 9 o'clock when we got on, so it was kind of early for us. Sorry, I missed it for sure. You're good, brother. You're good. We are giving a free hour worth of Diag. To start anything else, we inform them they need further diagnosis. I just have a problem with that. Like I said, it's gonna create conflicts. So once your employer starts seeing that, man, we're giving out these free diagnoses, these free diagnostics, right? Not everything needs a deep dive. So you give a free diagnostics, a noise concern, misfire, has bad coil, whatever. The customer takes that diagnostics or Diag, right? They take that Diag and they go to their mechanic to get it done cheaper. They come back and complain again that your Diag was wrong because it didn't fix the issue. Now what? Now what? Now what? So it's gonna come to a point where your employer is gonna be like, can't do these free Diags no more. Can y'all take a hit of 0.5? Or you know what? We're not gonna pay the tech and we're not gonna charge the customer. Technically, all y'all are doing is test driving and reading codes. You know, I've been there. You and me both hit burnout at the same time. You recovered faster. I have a lot of catching up to do. I'm 30K subs behind you. Race to 100. Oh, bro. I see your videos, bro. They like, I was like, damn, he's at 100,000 views. When did he post this short? 2 days ago. What? You know, we keep an eye on each other, man. But yeah, it's cool. I don't know. I always feel like my channel will spike and then it'll fall off hard, and then it'll spike and then it'll fall off hard. So like, yeah, I'm hoping for a 100K in 2026. You know, the getting off topic, but you know how Social Blade, right? It gives you an estimation of when you're gonna get that milestone. Like 2028. I'm like, man, I am not, nah, hell nah. So I'm going back to my old ways, bro. I'm going back to my old ways because I wanted to be a YouTuber. This wasn't posting videos and you know, I'm gonna say it, being in a light somehow had always fascinated me. So I wanted to do YouTube when YouTube came out back in 2000. Well, when it kind of went mainstream, where it was a bunch of pranks and funny stuff on YouTube, and nobody was getting monetized back in like 2008, 2007, somewhere around there. I was posting my little things, right? Uh, you know, cup checking people and doing pranks and just weird, dumb stuff. And vlogging at 15 years old, going through the malls. It was horrible, horrible. But that's what I wanted to do. I don't know. So that will be a huge milestone for me. Oh, I remember my phone got wet in the charger port and phone was dead and I had to dry it out. Luckily it charged up but late. Ooh, that is never fun. That is never fun. So far, we've had no issues, but the labor rate increasing is what helps accommodate it. Let me ask you this. Did y'all get a rate increase? With that labor increase, did y'all get a an increase? Oh, customers coming in for Diag and taking your answer to a cheaper shop is a management problem. Our new manager doesn't play that game. They'll hold people's cars for ransom if they refuse to pay. I've said that. I've said that. But sometimes they don't want that headache. I'm down to hold a customer's car for $100 and $200. I'm down. Remember that RO is a legal binding contract between you and the customer. They signed that. They signed that RO during write up. That car belongs to the dealership. If the customer wants to lose their car over a $200 Diag, that is fine. I'll wait till we have some people in the chat. I mean, in the panel. My shop actually cares and helps out the techs. I had a really bad week for this new change, and they gave me a little bonus to help bump it up, especially before the holidays. That's good, Supra. That's good. My Subi dealer makes Diag straightforward. No Diag is free, and we all work on the cars. Really busy shop, but only 6 main techs. We take responsibility. Free Diag is a terrible idea. Right. Where I'm at right now, we have a combined total experience of about 40 years with 3 master technicians. Combined total of about 40 years experience. We are not working for free. That being said, there are times where the customers, how do you call it? They fish, right? They fish. They get their way sometimes. But yes, free Diag is a terrible idea. Diags are not free. Fuck you. Change my mind. I'm saying. I have 30 years. Bro, you old though. That combined experience is invaluable. Holy shit, dude. Imagine the things y'all Diag in an hour that everyone else fumbles. You're saying it's I mean, I don't know how to take your comment, but it does mean something. Experience and knowledge are powerful. Powerful. Now you could have a lot of experience without the knowledge, and you're stuck. Yeah, man. New manager. New manager. New managers told the advisors if you don't get a card on file during check-in, then the bill comes out of the advisor's pay. They are not allowing advisors to blow the dispatch board up with tickets. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got a raise in the sense of I've been getting. Oh, super. That's not how it works. Oh, that's not how it works, bro. That's like an advisor telling you, I got you on the next ticket. You're still doing the work. You're doing the work. You should get paid for it. You know what I mean? And right now you're getting that hour. I get that. And it is reflecting something. But we'll get into a conversation about that. I had 50 hours lined up on a Tuesday, getting through the week. Right now, almost done with all of them. When you give a customer something for free, they will always expect that something for free. And then it starts adding up and they start wanting more stuff for free. I mean, it's extremely powerful, invaluable. Okay. I was like, wait, hold on, are you with us? I'm like, oh man, I might be using the wrong word. It's very important. Yes. That perception too. I was like, oof. Oh, you can't catch me. I will never be able to catch you in age. Never. Quick Ranch, I need to mail you. Wow, what? I need you mail me some Ham's beer. I'm all. It's not available in Texas. Hey Joe. Look, cuz, what's up, little cuz? we also are rolling out an overtime bonus for making up the difference of lag in time you are clocked in. Ooh, okay, that's good. That is very good. Depending on what it is, aren't some diets free with an oil change and other? Yes, yes. So if a customer really wants a diagnostic or a diag, right? You fucking go get an oil change. Go get an oil change or I'm saying this. That technician is going to try to look for something to sell, right? If they are starving, and you have a check in your light, you know what that technician is going to do? When you come in for that oil change, or you come in because tire's low, you got a tire light on, you just need air, but my tire's going low. I've never seen a charge for a tire light unless it's flashing. Technician's gonna do his due diligence, inspect that car. If he's really hungry, he's gonna hook up the scan tool. Oh, there's a check engine light. Oh, master flow code. Look for a quick intake leak. Oh, PCV hose is ripped. Sell that PCV hose. I'm giving y'all some secrets, but it's true. We will. Paul P. The inspection is very important. That there can get you some free Diag. I find some and ship to you. Hey, speaking of shit I need from Texas, I need a case of HEB greens and some bread. Whataburger. Oh, I feel like it's not the same, but HEB sells the Whataburger ketchup. I don't think it's the same though. GMM. I might hook you up, bro. I might hook you up. More work is not a raise for a tech. That's just more work. Respect yourself. Get a pay rate increase. Yes. Yes, Supra. Yes. That's working harder. You're working harder, bro. Harder. All right, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? Boom, boom, boom. Last time, I always mess up with these damn invites, but let me see. Ask for help. What? Never ask for help. Mr. Baja, you coming in, Mr. Baja? Have some good times, make some clips, and I'll tell you this, and it's so hard. Julio's chips with the Julio's hot sauce. StreamYard, Joe, I don't know if you still use StreamYard, but StreamYard is doing this thing now that I found out last week, that when you end your live, it asks you if you want to generate clips from the live stream, where it's like highlighting points. I don't know how it does it, but I can even say right now, clip that, right? And then at the end of the stream, when I say clip that, it's gonna take a chunk of right there, a minute before and a minute after, and create a clip, and it's gonna do its own little editing where, like last time, it would zoom in on Dave when he's talking, and then zoom in on me, and then show us both together or stack us. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. That's some less work for us to do. And I've always wanted to do clips with the live streams, but man, to sit there 2 hours of recording to try to grab some clips, I'm like, ooh, man. Let me see. On the topic things from Texas, Bucky's is opening here. Oh, that's what's up. That is what's up. Funny, I visit. Really, bro. Street tacos on Tuesday. We have one opening in Wisconsin. What the hell? Is it the real Bucky's or is it the fake Bucky's? I'm getting my certs to start bumping my pay closer to 42. Hey, that's what's up, bro. Dave. Bro, I send you some Julio's. Hell yeah, I want some salsa. The free code scan Diag is a give and take process. TPMS light on, free. Yeah. Free code scan Diag. Look, if they I used to pull this shit. Right? We did free Diag. We did that free Diag for years. And when they rolled out the free Diag, oh my goodness, we threw up a Fit. Mm. Mm. So I got to a point where I'd scan it. Nissans are pretty straightforward. Scan it, do my little looks on the computer, check this, check that. Okay. Mm. Tech found mass airflow code stored in system, right? Needs further diag. Needs further diag, right? 1 hour. The advisor would sell that, and then 10 minutes later, I turn around. Here's your diag. You made me sell that? Well, yeah, I need to get paid. They would get so fucking pissed. They would get so pissed. Dude, that's your job. Sell something. At least now I secured an hour for each of us. So we're both getting paid.
Old my ass, dude.
Dude, you're old.
I'm feeling good now, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just because you had your insure, man.
Got my cortisone shots. I got my story pack, my arthritis. Yes, baby. Ready to roll.
Arthritis. So how long is that gonna last? I'm not there yet.
Dude, I gotta be honest with you. I have no fucking idea what happened.
Dude, Medicaid loves making old people feel better.
I seriously one thing led to another, dude. I mean, seriously, Fluff. I thought I smashed my elbow, right? For 2 weeks, man. Every time, I mean, even a pickup. I'm trying to think. Pick up a box of brake pads. It was ow! It would burn in my elbow.
Yeah.
And it feels like if I touch it, just touching it, right, like that, it's it's sore, bruise feeling. I'm like, what the hell did I hit myself on? And then my wrist started hurting, and then my knee started hurting. No, I'm just bullshit. It's just the elbow though, and
you're not bullshitting.
It wouldn't go away. So I went to the doctor thinking, I mean, maybe I damaged something by hit it or whatever. They checked it all out. They're like, no, it's arthritis. And they gave me a cortisone shot and a steroid pack. I think you take for 5 days or 6 days.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels awesome now, but I don't know how long it'll last. But dude, it hurt bad. It was weird. A weird feeling. I don't know how to explain it. It felt like it was burning inside the joint.
It's because
you were
going
to be about a 6 to 12 month thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say it hurt if I kept it still. Say I just held it up against me. But when you try to use it or lift something up, it just felt like you ripped something or burned something. I don't know.
I was thinking, maybe you had gout or something.
I always thought arthritis would be you'd be real stiff. I mean, I can't say that ain't gonna happen, but I felt that's arthritis is burning.
No,
sore,
it's a
sensation. I didn't know that's what happened.
Pain. Arthritis is achy, like a deep.
Well, that's what I thought, and you're no, that can be burning and sensation and hurt, and that's just I saw whatever. But no,
arthritis sucks, man. I got that in my knees and my ankle from
the
injuries.
cortisone shot worked well. I don't know how long it lasts. But
6 to 12 months.
So I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably another 26 shots over the next fucking rest of my career.
Yeah. No.
I just retire in a year. Maybe 2.
Yeah, you're going to want to look at talking to your therapist about a ski urge for a home exercise equipment. And it's just really good at just stretching out your knees, stretching out your back.
Oh, I go to the gym all the time. I go to the gym every other day.
Use the ski urge machine then. That's the vertical row machine.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it did wonders because I got herniated discs, bulging discs, all kinds of herniations.
The wrong camera, I think.
Yeah, after doing a few months of that, I was like, oh, everything just got stretched out because that's really what we're lacking as mechanics is getting on a big stretch board and just having your entire body just pulled apart.
Yeah, because we're doing
There I go. That's
we're
better.
we're working our body every single day without stretching. I bet if we stretched every morning when we got to work, we'd feel a lot better. But we don't.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? At my job, I make sure everybody, we do our calisthenics 6:30 in the morning.
Dude, get the fuck out of here.
Jumping jacks, jumping jacks. I watched that movie, Made in America. What was that called? Gun Ho, or was it? You're probably too young to know the movie I'm talking about.
Which movie?
I probably remember what it was called. Was it called Made in America? Somebody in the chat help me. Renegade, help me. Michael Keaton.
Alzheimer's
Michael
is
Keaton was in
getting
it.
in,
Was it
yeah.
called Gun Ho or some shit like that? It was a Japanese auto factory, and they had to do calisthenics every day at it. Like all the employees had to go out in the parking lot and they did jumping jacks and crunches.
All right, we have a super chat up in the chat. Mr. Shannon, my makeup for my absence last week. Appreciate you. Appreciate that, Shannon. Very much. You know me. I enjoy the donations, guys. I appreciate it for real. Julio salsa on some Takis chips will make me a fluffy Italicanic. How would you say that? Italicanic. There you go. Dave, they're gonna need to be cabeza or lengua. So, well, why not barbacoa? I like barbacoa. Cabeza, lengua. Yeah. Oh yeah, StreamYard started that 2 years ago. The AI looked at your chat, what you're saying, content on the screen. It was really cool. Yeah, I just noticed that though. I know StreamYard's been. I would like to see StreamYard be on OBS's level, but I don't know if it's gonna get to that. OBS, you can do some stuff.
No, they actually
cool stuff.
they're never gonna teach you, or I'm sorry, they're never gonna go full OBS. They would just rather facilitate to OBS. So they actually, if you subscribe to their channel, they just teach you how to use OBS with their software.
Yeah, I mean, OBS, you can do some fantastic stuff on there, man.
Yeah, I just recently started goofing around with it. Like got rid of my monitors, so now I'm using like a big 50-inch wide monitor now.
Dang.
Just scored some really good end of year sales from the old Best Buy.
That's good. That's good.
There was a lot of people who didn't like their Christmas presents and they returned them, and the prices. It was like a $2,000 monitor for like $900.
Okay. Yeah. How many did you buy? You buy one, two?
I only had the budget for one, dude, because I had already upgraded the GoPro to the
13.
No, I got the Insta 360 Ultra.
Oh yeah. So
it's got the little removable dingleberry camera.
Yeah. You know, I thought TE Vids was using glasses, and then I saw he's using that Insta camera.
Yeah, he got me onto the Insta 360 stuff, dude. That Coke bottle wearing motherfucker, he ain't wearing no Meta glasses.
I was confused.
Not with that prescription.
You pick on me because of my age, Fluff. You pick on me. I don't wear no glasses.
Wait
a minute. I forgot
though.
I forgot your age. How inexperienced are you?
Apparently you're a glorified parts changer. This was somebody, I posted a clip of us, and they said that we are glorified parts changers.
Yeah,
okay.
He said you were.
I can live with that. I can live with that.
Okay.
I can live with that, you know.
We are glorified.
Remember that when I'm charging your ass $200 an hour to fucking car.
And he said a real master mechanic can diagnose fix a misfire without replacing parts with new parts or replacing parts in general.
What you mean?
So you can.
There's some asshole trying to sit there and say they could. A master mechanic should be able to fix a misfire without guessing and replacing parts. I don't replace parts.
No, without even replacing a part.
Oh,
a real master mechanic can fix a fucking misfire without replacing a part.
I mean, for shit,
That's why I work on my own stuff and my family stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I'd like to see this dude fix a
I
misfire.
mean,
if you got
shits and
if you got a
giggles on an
broken
easy
insulator.
engine. I got a misfire going on that feels ignition related to me. For shits and giggles, I will swap coils.
Sure. I mean,
I typically won't swap coils on a fucking Subaru though, because I think it's kind of a pain in the ass. Well, I guess it ain't that big of a deal, but
No, you're better off just using a secondary ignition pickup.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it matters what kind of car you're talking about. It matters the
the
application.
only way
I'm not going to go swap coils on a car I got a freaking
I watched so many
intake
of those,
to remove to get to the coil packs. I'm not going to swap coils. I'm going to pick up the ignition pattern.
Yeah, I watched so many people they get all butthurt. You're like, oh, Subarus are so hard to do misfires. I'm like, dude, you go get a little secondary ignition pickup. You get a cheap little $100 scope. And if you look at any of my videos on how to do this, or you just Google it, you can look at that waveform pattern, instantly know if that spark plug is shorted, if you're running rich, if you're running lean. It takes 2 seconds, man. You want to play Swaptronics? Fine. Get a DeLorean and go back in time. All right. They love playing Swaptronics.
Talking about the parts. I don't know. Did I bring up the pamphlet?
Man, I wish
I
wish I was good with the people.
Did I bring up the flyer that got dropped off at my shop last week? Did I bring that up last week from AutoZone?
No, you didn't. No.
1 minute. Yes, ma'am. All right.
Yo, Subaru guy, are you doing lots of engine reseals and lower control arm rub bush? Huh?
I am rubbing some bushings together. Hell yeah.
Wow. Oh, I just heard rubbing bushes.
A commercial sales rep from AutoZone stopped at our shop a little over a week ago. They dropped off a flyer and some sales pamphlets, like how cheap they can sell us brake cleaner and shit like that. You know, just trying to get more business out of us. And I'm looking at the flyer, and it was talking about their mass airflow sensors. Mass airflow sensors, according to AutoZone's computer calculations, I'm sure they took all their stores nationwide and calculated what is the most commonly sold mass airflow sensor. Do you know what it was?
What?
The Nissan Versa.
Really?
Yeah, I look in Nissan Versa / Sentra or some shit.
Sentra.
Yeah, Sentra.
The Versa, nah.
Yeah.
The Sentra, yes.
No, but I laughed at it. I laughed and I looked at the
13,
commercial guy.
19.
I laughed at
Oh
looked
my
at the commercial
God.
guy. And it was advertising Duralast part, right?
Yeah.
It's going
No.
Duralast mass airflow sensor.
With the big D on
O
it.
equality. And I said to him, if you sold that many Duralast / probably Dorman O2 sensors on a Nissan Sentra, I said, do you know how many mass airflow sensors Nissan sold to fix your shitty sensor that didn't fix the car or caused the problem?
The
And he
same
looks at me, what are you
amount.
talking about? I said, say AutoZone in 2025 sold 5,420 mass airflow sensors for Nissan Sentras, being the number one failed mass airflow sensor that AutoZone had to, somebody bought a part for to replace. I said, that means you have 5,420 people that had to eventually go to a mechanic or to Nissan, whatever, and they had to buy an OE sensor to fix the sensor, get rid of the sensor that you put on. You guys sold them. What are you talking about? I said, your shit don't work.
And
He was
13
arguing me. I said, your shit don't work.
13 through 19 Nissan Sentra is not a freaking mass airflow. Unless the original went bad, which is rare. I replace them when somebody replaced it with a freaking trash
Well, that's why I was telling the sales rep.
So I have to reverse what they did and then correct it. What corrects it?
I sales rep, and he told me I don't know what I'm
time.
talking about. The sales rep was telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. I said, dude, I
program
replace
and clean the
aftermarket
throttle.
mass airflows all the time.
Yep.
GMs, I replace them all the time. People go
Program
to
it
AutoZone or Napa or whatever and
relearn
buy a
the
mass
parts.
airflow sensor. I replace those all the time. I literally asked him, do you have the original one? The one that you took out of the car?
Yeah.
Dude,
They always throw it away.
This is a good little marker to make your little short video clip out of this. DIYers, I swear, if you replace parts from AutoZone or any other kind of bullshit car company, keep your old shit when you bring it into the dealer. All right. Because that's going to keep your bill cheaper. I'm going to ask for all your old shit back. I'm going to put it back in the fucking car.
We're gonna start
And
over.
then I'm going to tell you what's wrong. And it's probably going to be you're low on oil or you don't have any fucking gas in your car because you believe the idiot that makes $15 an hour behind that counter who is just scrolling through fucking TikTok.
Yep. And it's funny because when I post those videos, oh, so you just threw a part at it like AutoZone? No, I reversed it, and they the comments, they hear what they want, right? So they always forget that I said, and then I reprogrammed the vehicle and cleaned the throttle like stated in the TSB, and that fixes it. A dirty throttle.
They get so mad that we're withholding information with TSBs. I'm like,
we're
hey,
not.
You can go pay $2,000 and get access for it. Please go ahead.
You don't even.
I'll give you a discount rate of $200
can't you Google
an hour.
Can't you Google the TSB number?
No.
Are you sure?
The only TSBs that you can
Are
see for free are the recalls.
Safety recalls.
Oh, okay.
Only safety recalls.
My fault.
I don't think any other recalls they post.
You might get lucky and somebody might have posted up a TSB in a forum or something like
on Reddit or something, which more than likely there's probably out there. That's probably why I'm saying you could probably Google it.
But like they could be reading like the OG. Some of these TSBs they go through 10 revisions.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
I mean, dude, it's like I'll tell people like if you're a Subaru fanboy and you want Subaru TSBs, I kid you not, guys. It's $30 for 3 fucking days. $30 for 3 days. You can get everything under the sun that you want. Go fix your car.
Clip that.
if you want to see what we're fucking looking at, it's $30 for 3 days. You can't beat that deal. And you know what? I guarantee you're gonna get lost. You're gonna get lost. You're not gonna know where to go. You're not gonna know what the words are. You're gonna see our manual and gonna go, "This is stupid." And you know what? I don't blame you. Okay, because I can't read a Toyota catalog that well. I think Toyota's catalogs are stupid.
And you know what? What's crazy? Like everybody wants, when it comes to technicians, they all want free this, free that. Go to the doctor, right? Your Diag fee is damn near identical to your copay. Is the doctor or the doctor's office going to be like, oh, you're complaining? Okay, we'll waive that. We'll waive that copay. They want their money.
Dude,
there's no negotiating.
Want their money? Like just for a follow up, I had to go and get a scope. What they call upper GI, whatever they call it. You go down your throat.
Yeah.
And
you sure they went down your throat?
Dude, just in case
you are approaching that age where you get.
Well, dude, they want to do that too. They want to do that too. But can you believe this shit? I had to go get that done at the beginning of this week, and
what the?
No, that's tomorrow, dude. She's coming over to do it. But
oh my god.
No, but there's a cost for the anesthetic. There's a cost for the freaking gastroenterologist. A cost for the freaking probably the place I go to do it as an outpatient. I had to give them a $600 deposit before they even let me in the fucking door. They don't work for free. A doctor does not work for free.
Bill Cosby will give it to you for free, man.
And hell, even going and getting your eyes checked. The last time I went and got my eyes checked, $115 just for an exam. What?
You want to hear something scary,
dude?
You realize this is a fact.
You got to pay into that eye insurance, dude. It's only like $3 a month.
I do.
I've had.
It should be. You get free eye exams unless you get the dilation.
Okay.
Are you getting the upsells? You got upsold. That's
maybe.
A good advisor.
I don't know.
I
honestly, I just
go in. I need
the
eye exam.
I've not had my eyes checked since I was 17 years old.
Is that the one where they put the dye in your eye
Yeah,
and
they
then
dilate
they
your
take it?
eyes.
They freaking
can't
get in
see
there and
shit.
take. Yeah. Oh,
You
okay.
get all blurry,
I thought that was part of it.
sensitive to
No.
light.
I fucking got. Yeah. I
No,
got.
it is something that you should get at least every other year. You don't have to get it every
Well,
year.
I definitely agree with you. I got to go get mine done. I have not been checked since I was 17 years old.
Dude.
My kids both have glasses, or they wear them for reading anyway. I
Look
still
what
don't
Derek
wear
said.
glasses.
Oh wait,
Wow.
did you say that about her? BG eye exam?
Oh, yeah. Guess
We,
what I got in the mail?
I
You
actually
got a new cert in.
I drove
Oh,
through.
but
I drove through two bay doors the other
certifications
day
don't
because I
mean
couldn't see them.
shit. Certifications don't mean nothing.
Well, didn't you say you
Anybody
got
can pass a
certified in
test.
medium duty?
Yeah.
That's
doing all the medium
that's awesome,
duties.
bro.
And I just finished out all the advanced. So L1 through L4 is done.
Damn.
T1 is done.
You know, L1 is scaring the hell out of me. I was
Dude,
taking a little.
it's so easy.
L1's easier than the regular test.
You know, I
Yeah.
hate. I'm not a fan of engine performance. That's where.
No, bro, if you can do A8, you can do L1 in your sleep. They give you the answers.
I've heard that. I've heard that.
And you can
What was,
control F.
Scares me, man.
What did you think of the other L tests?
I did fail the hybrid one the first time by 1 point, so I had to go back.
Hey, some of their questions are.
What was all on the alignment one? There's steering and suspension, advanced steering and suspension. Was it just ADAS shit?
No, there is advanced steering and is that?
I thought they had one for that.
No, that's ADOS.
So it's ADAS. That's all it's called.
ADOS is L4.
Okay, L4 is just ADAS. It's nothing about anything but ADAS.
What kind of questions do they have for that?
There was a little bit of electrical. There was some basic braking fundamentals. There was some body questions on there, like paint, basically saying,
Oh.
excuse me. One of the questions was rear radar is acting up, and the rear bumper was just painted. Retard one, like little Billy says, oh, the paint could be too thick, and that's affecting the sensor. And little Timmy says, oh, maybe they didn't align the sensor after they put the bumper back on. Who's right? Who's wrong? I mean, yeah, it's duh. You could guess your way through L4. It's pretty easy. I didn't read the book at all. I just started clicking through some of the practice questions. And I go, this is dumb. I got this.
Let me see. Derek, a service manager, came to me today, was like, Derek, we need you to be better. We are going to put you on flat rate. I'm like, we're going to talk about that when you do it, or we aren't. You know, that's crazy. They expect somebody to get better and learn, but rush them to try to make a paycheck. I've never understood that. Never understood that. What up, Renegade? Hey, Renegade. Hey, Derek. Dave, that happens when you get old. Mm-hmm.
Well, you know.
Hey, Renegade. Hey, Shannon. You're dying, Dave. We all are. We're all getting closer in the club.
You know what I don't understand?
We're doing good, Extreme Bike Builds. Appreciate it.
What I don't understand when it comes to Diag and informing the customer and educating the customer on what they're getting for that. If you're a dealership owner, shop owner, whatever it be, independent dealership, chain owned, whatever it be, hopefully you're working somewhere that is willing to pay for training for you to go to training. Because I mean, today's cars, you should be getting training at least once a year, something up to update you somewhere, multiple different things. I don't know, braking system, everything. You should be getting training. Why would an independent shop owner want to say, spend $5,000 to send one of their guys off for a couple classes that say vision? I'm just going to throw it up. Pay for maybe airfare, room and board, give them maybe a meal allowance, whatever. And then you come back to work and decide, oh, we're going to give Diags for free. Why would you spend the money to improve your technician's knowledge, education, all that, only to turn around and try to give that away? That's like not valuing the tech, and it definitely is not valuing giving a value to the service you're trying to provide to the customer.
Yep.
See, the only The only thing that I believe in the free Diag is if I was gonna follow through with doing an independent shop, because I'm still trying to balance the books on that. It's still on the horizon, but that is something that I am thinking about doing in my promotion, where it's like free Diag asterisk, and it's
Well, I
basically
could have said free
I,
code
yeah,
scan to get it in, and
you're gonna get a fucking Zeus scan, and I'm gonna let Snap-on Intelligence just say, you know what? Here are the top 5 repairs for that code at that mileage. Now, if you want me to confirm that's what it is, now I'll charge you $200 an hour.
you ever worked in an independent environment?
Once.
I will
And then I
tell you
went
what will
straight to the
happen. I will
dealership.
tell you what will happen right now if you even advertise that. You're going to waste your fucking time, because everybody that's a cheap ass that wasn't intending nor wants to spend any real money with you, that's who you're going to attract. You're not going to attract the guy that'll actually pay you for an answer. The guy
Like
that
the
actually will
$59
value you as
oil
a
change.
technician. The customer that will actually value you as a technician sees signs like that, and they think that shit's too good to be true. It's only those that can't afford it or don't want to pay it that say, "Oh, I'm gonna go see him. It's free." You wouldn't believe how many people told me, "I'm not paying you for this. AutoZone will tell me for free what's wrong." No,
Here's a good one.
AutoZone just does a code scan, but AutoZone does a shit ton of them in particular areas where they're located, because it's just located or in an area that happens to be, I hate to say it, but less fortunate crowd of people, and they're all cheap. They don't want to spend money, so they think AutoZone's going to give them an answer.
Here's
Fair
a good
point,
one.
fair point.
Y'all, I'm sure y'all are familiar with this. Chat as well. If you get the repair with us, your Diag will be credited into the repair.
That's also misleading and a lie, but
Yeah. Oh, we did that. We did that. But you know what I did? My Diag was not free. So if the part I'm replacing calls for an hour and a half, I'm charging 2.5. Sometimes if the Diag was a little easier, I'll take a 0.5 Diag and run with it, right? So 2 hours.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
that's
I wish there was an easy answer for everything. I've been doing this for 30 years now, and I many times thought about opening my own shop, and I still am. I honestly still am. I've been doing a lot of number crunching, looking at a lot of buildings, playing with lease pricing and trying to negotiate leases. The last thing I'll ever do if I open my own shop, I am going to throw up. I'm not going to be cheap by any means. I will give you a good value for the price I am charging for the job. You're going to have an excellent. There'll be value in what I'm giving you for the money I'm charging you, but I'm only after that crowd of people that are looking for that value of being correct.
Look,
I'm not selling you shit you don't need.
Not every customer needs to be your customer. Not every customer needs to be your customer.
No, I just want the customer that isn't going to ask me, well, if I go buy my own parts, how much will it be? I'm not installing your parts. You don't come into a restaurant with your own eggs and ask them to cook them, do you?
Nope.
I want the customer that doesn't ask me why that spark plugs so much, or why I'm charging $200 an hour or $185 an hour, whatever I throw up that I'm going to do. Say I own my own business. I want the customer that values my ability, my knowledge, and the service that we give them. And the fact that they know, hopefully, when they come to my shop or me, that when they get their car back, they leave with confidence it's fixed. Because that's my whole goal. My whole goal. You can't charge and charge. You can't charge what you're worth and consider what you can't charge that, but not give the customer value. The number one thing you must do is make sure that car is fucking fixed.
Now here's another.
Yeah, go ahead, Fluff. Go ahead.
Here's another thing. Say I charge you that diagnostics, right? And you get the repair. So we charge you Diag, we charge you repair. And I am wrong, right? I'm wrong on my diagnostics. Guess what you get for free now? You get me to go dig deeper, because now I fucked up and I'm eating the rest of that diagnostics unless it's an extensive teardown. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Bro, I did it. I did it. I got a video coming out that I'm producing. I just had parts come in. I had an airbag light. I diagnosed it to a squib with my airbag simulator. I tested the harness and I'm like, bro, this thing's good. The harness is good. The computer's good. The squib is bad. I put a squib in, charged that customer 4 hours with Diag. It was an $800 airbag. 2,000 miles, airbag light came back for that same squib. And I'm like, fuck, man, it might be the harness. Guess what? The harness is integrated into the body harness. That's $2,500 worth of copper. That's a 12-hour gut job. That's open heart surgery on the cabin. I'm like, fuck, what do I do? So I told the advisor, can you buy me a couple days, bullshit the customer? It might be the shorting pin on the actual airbag connector. You know, the little yellow tab you have to pop out?
Yeah.
I says, it might be something stupid like that. I don't know. I got to take a guess, dude. I'm going to go to the south side to the pick and pull, and I'm going to go get me a connector. Because they don't sell airbag connectors, and you're not supposed to repair airbag wiring in any way, shape, or form. And I felt confident, like, okay, I can depin the connector and I can repin it with this new thing. I put it in, it made it 4,000 miles. It's back for a third time. The harness is bad.
You need to buy more time. Just smash the car.
Because the harness, when I did my test, I had to drop the headliner. I had to pull the A pillar, B pillar, C, and the D pillar. I got a lot of trim. It relaxed the harness. And when I did my test, everything was good, which gave me good results for the harness and the computer. Bolting everything back up, putting the harness back into its stretched position, its mounted position. There's a problem. It doesn't want to do that. There's something degraded in the harness. And I figured it out because the last time I was in there, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but I left the power on in the vehicle. Okay, just key on, engine off. And as I took the D pillar off, I watched that airbag light go out. And that's how I was like, fuck. Something's wrong with that harness. And I had to explain to the customer, and I says, this is what's going on. I was right there with him. I'd show him the car. And I says, I gotta be honest with you. No matter what I find in that harness, you could pay me to trace that wire down. It doesn't matter. You are not going to find a shop that wants to put their name on a wire repair. They're
For an airbag system.
I says, they're all going to sell you that. He stumbled his words, and I says, listen, if that airbag doesn't deploy, or if it deploys accidentally, it's going to hurt somebody. We don't want that bill. I says, I'll refund you right now. Everything. I told my manager, you can back flag me.
Which, you know,
If it happens, it's
that happens.
We all get beat. We all get beat.
But you know what?
And
You're actually not getting beat. You just
here's the thing. Like, we were in the
got
room.
punked a little bit. You got punked a little bit twice.
We were in the room with the manager. I walked them through everything. I had the videos. I had pictures. I explained it with good theory and simple knowledge. And I finished up my words. But I was like, I'm very sorry this happened to you. And I told the manager, I says, I know I can't do anything to help this out too much, but you have my permission to back flag me on this. I could do that much. And the customer goes, what's a back flag? And my manager replied, he's like, oh, he's forfeiting everything he was paid to do the previous repairs. And they went, that's not fair. He says, well, that's how he feels about the quality of his work. He says, oh no, we want it fixed. Just whatever it costs. Like, folks, sometimes you just got to be honest with your customers.
Yep. And that right there, a lot of times with Joe being that accountable with that situation, there's a good chance that his manager could be like, you know what, Mr. Customer, we will credit what you spent already into that repair. Joe, don't worry about your hours. We got you.
Nope, and that's what they're doing right now.
Yeah,
Subaru's
well,
gonna
that harness was what you said. How much was that harness?
It's a $2,500 wiring harness.
To the
Subaru's helping
customer,
out.
$2,500 harness. How much does it actually cost the dealer? What, probably 16, 17, 18?
The parts manager is going to do a cost plus 10, and Subaru's giving the customer $2,000.
Nice.
So
Nice.
they're getting some help.
That's good. That's good.
So, but
Yeah,
you know,
because like you said, the
it's-
last thing anybody, accidental or a false deployment or a wrongful deployment would be unlikely. Like just to go off by its fucking self, that would not usually be a harness issue, but it takes certain criteria for to the airbag to actually deploy. But yeah, but for anybody's not clearly understanding what Joe was saying, the liability involved. If a car gets in a bad enough accident and for some reason an airbag that should have deployed does not deploy, I guarantee you a very big attorney firm is going to be hired, and they're going to dig and dig and dig and dig and dig and dig and sue and sue and sue and sue until they get what they want.
Yep.
I mean, that's the liability is extreme on that. That's why you cannot fix wires that have to do with a safety system such as an airbag.
and that's why it's called Sue Happy America.
I
My
mean,
franchise.
could we fix a broken wire depending on what kind of a wire it is successfully? I'm sure without a problem, but you can't take the liability.
Yeah.
They're gonna own you. Yep,
Car's got to be
you're
put
right.
back the way it was factory built, and if there's a problem, then they go after the manufacturer, not.
And here's the piggyback on what Dave's saying. You as the vehicle owner, you as the operator, you say, I'm willing to take the risk. I will not sue you. Here, I'm going to sign this waiver. It doesn't matter what you do. You're in an accident, and then your insurance company, they don't give a damn.
We're the professional. We're supposed to know better.
Yep.
Your insurance company doesn't care what you signed. They're gonna go after whoever has the deepest pockets. And this is a true story. The dealership that I first started at, we had a technician went on a test drive with a customer. Technician was driving the car. Everybody was safetied up, seatbelts on. They got into a car accident. It was not the technician's fault. Dash cams proved it. They had somebody run a red light. What did the insurance company do? Sued the dealership because the technician was the operator. That was $1 million lawsuit. And from then on, it was a company policy. Technicians cannot drive cars with non-employees in them. Customer must drive the vehicle.
That's scary though. I've been in a car with some customers, and I do not trust just anybody to drive me around.
I have Fluffy. I have actually told a customer to pull over. I was in an STI, and he was trying to act like
same thing.
he was trying to act like he was like a rally car driver, like drifting around U-turns on I-10. And I was like, whoa, buddy, can you pull over? I need to check something out on your wheel. And he's like, sure, yeah, man, not a problem. Pulls over. I get out of the car, go back to the dealership. I'm going to call my boss. He's going to send somebody to pick me up. And I just told it straight to his face, you drive like a fucking asshole. I says, I'm done. I'm not your tech today. I'm sorry. I don't care what my boss says. I'm packing up and going home. Find another tech.
Do y'all realize, okay, as a technician, the most dangerous part about our job is getting in your vehicle and taking it on the road?
I don't think people understand.
Fuck a car falling on us. And it's not even the technician that you have to worry about. It's the other people on the road.
Well, we're actually probably some of the better drivers in the country. I mean, we drive so many different vehicles so often. Sometimes doing shit should be not doing, like looking at a scan. We're like cops. Cops are reading their freaking screen as they're running people's plates while they're driving a car.
I gotta actually have a ticket for looking at a scan tool and driving at the same time. And he tried to write it up as operating with a cell phone. And I says, no, scan tool. I want it to be specific when I challenge it. Please, write computer, write scan tool.
Officers where I'm at would never even bust us for it.
Oh, we got motorcycle officers. They're dicks. If you're a motorcycle cop,
officers know what I'm doing in my area. I work on
dick.
I work in my local police department's vehicles. I know these boys. I can sit there, go down a freaking industrial driveway, like an industrial. We got a big industrial park behind us. And, since COVID, a lot of buildings are empty. Dude, I'll go down those streets fucking 90 miles an hour because I know every building's empty. And I've gone right by freaking cop, Rochester Hills Police Department, freaking going 80 miles an hour down this back road. I just wave, hey, it's me. Trying to stay off the expressway right now. Customer said there's a vibration over 70. I hate those customer states vibration 78 miles an hour and up. Oh, what the fuck? Speed limit 70.
I couldn't duplicate. I am so sorry. I will not.
I usually blow those off because I can't think of on a car what's going to vibrate over 78 that isn't vibrating at 65 or 55 or whatever. I mean, honestly, even the tire imbalance should actually smooth out as you go faster.
Yep, and why is that?
It's centrifugal force.
Well, but why? Out of its frequency zone.
Yeah. Just I mean, I laugh at some of the tickets I see written up.
All right, I'm gonna hit these comments real quick. Dave requesting tailpipe inspections. Appreciate that $2 donation. Mr. Fluff, what's up, my dude? People give this video a like. Guys, if we get to 10 or not 10, 5 of the goal, right? I'll take a shot. I don't know what Baja's down. Dave, I have a shot ready. So if we get 5 of the 10 goal, look at him. What did I just do?
Should I go get a couple?
Yeah, a couple.
I'm older. I'm a veteran, I'm older than you. I got it. One shot doesn't do an old man any good.
What are we doing?
Wow. See, I'm gonna show you.
I'm a veteran. It's within an arm's reach.
And I'm a disgruntled technician. It's within an arm's reach.
You're a happy taxpayer.
Oh, goodness. Right there. All right. Let me get here. Where did we leave off? Oh, that's how you're dying. How you doing? Okay, we're right here. Health advice for Dave. Quit the white sugars, bread, and white flour. Dude, what the hell, man?
He just lists everything white. He's like, stop being white. Stop being white. That's what he said. Stop eating white bread. Stop having white sugar.
What up, Juan? Hey, Juan. How Derek? To everyone, Derek. In Japan, every morning the whole company does stretches. And then they have their daily meetings. Oh, that is such a daily meetings. Oh my goodness, no. No. But they probably get paid differently over there.
Yeah, I worked in that environment when I was in the military, and that does make a better work day. I will be honest. Like, you have these little every day, 7:00, y'all form up, you have your little team meeting, you get your announcements, you kind of high five each other, and they're like, okay, cool. Put your hands up, touch your toes, do arm circles. It's like 5 minutes of like little warm up bullshit, and then we go drink coffee for 10 minutes and go back to work. It actually increased productivity. We did that for 30 minutes every day for a month, and they were like, yeah, you guys were like 50% more productive.
Gets that blood flowing in the morning.
It's just how Japanese blood flowing. Everyone gets their little chit chat out of the way, because that was also the psychological part of it. Is like everyone's brought together. Get your little fucking chit chat out of the way and go back to work. Instead of spreading your chit chat throughout the day, it's like, just get it all done with, man. We know you guys are going to talk and not do anything. Just get it over with.
That's us for like the first 30 minutes. Renegade
Hey,
and Jumping Jack. I don't think so.
Hey, Dave, we just had a comment come
Shots
in.
were fired.
Yeah, you're not
It
allowed
will
to
be
be white
gung-ho.
anymore. You have to have whole wheat bread, brown sugar, and other non-white products. It's like your white card just got pulled. That's a dietary recommendation.
Dietary recommendation.
If it's white, you can't have it.
If it's white, it ain't right.
Your white blood count sound is too high. We're gonna bring it down. You're gonna get a dark blood clot.
Barbacoa. Ooh, see, ya tu sabes. So I'm a certified welder, fitter, and I make my guys do their morning stretches at the beginning of every shift and also after lunch break ends.
Oh, he's got to do that. Yeah, welders, you'll get a bad condition called boulder shoulder because you're hunched over all the time, and your shoulders roll forward. Oh God, yeah, that's a horrible thing to correct.
They have flex and stretch where I work for production floor. Nice. So how long do y'all what is it, like a 5-minute stretch? Maybe? That's pretty cool. Meld is gold alternative to OBS. Meld? Oh, Meld is a good alternative to OBS. Is it free? Because OBS is free, Renegade. Super in Japan, they eat way less junk food. That probably true. Shots fired. That guy probably couldn't. Yeah, that guy is. If you ever see me say ignorant in a comment, ignorant, right? Because YouTube's funny. If I call somebody ignorant, they like, as soon as I post the comment, it'll freaking bring it up. Oh, you're being disrespectful. Are you sure you want to post this? It starts threatening me.
Oh, yeah. Renegade says that software is free.
Oh, that's cool. I don't even swap coils. I just pull the plug and look inside the cylinder, and it says more than swapping. And let me see. Shannon and DLC sent some more super chats. I have it set. The goal is set till or higher. I think that's $5 or higher. So that but I'll consider y'all's. I'll consider y'all. So if we get one more till,
2 out of 10. You got 2 out of 10.
yeah. If we get one more till, I'll add these up. If we get one more till or higher, we'll take a live stream shot. Luckily, mine's chocolate, so it's not that bad.
Are you taking shots of Hershey's syrup?
What? Don't judge me. I don't even swap coils. I just pull the plug and look inside the cylinder, and it says more than swapping shit. I'm looking forward to this oscilloscope class Napa is doing.
That guy must work on lawnmowers.
I wish I was good at the O-scope stuff.
Bro, I'll teach you. It's easy. It's easy.
That's what I say. That's what I hear.
What,
like people that use it often.
Scopes
I mean,
is
I
easy,
can
dude.
set it up and read it.
You've never used a scope, Fluff?
Yeah, I've used it, but I just haven't like.
Do you guys have a scope in the shop?
We got a Pico, and then I have a little handheld one.
Well, we have a Pico. We have a Pico. We have a Pico too. We also have the Snap-on Zeus, and I have a Snap-on 2-channel. What the hell is it called?
Modus.
No, it's not. It's just a scope.
I have the Modus Ultra.
It's just a scope.
Triton. Yeah.
No, it's just a scope. There's no scan tool.
Oh, dude, you're going way back.
Yeah, they call it the Legend now. I think what did they call it before?
The
I don't remember.
Varus?
No, that was a scope and a scan tool.
Snap-on parts catalog, control arm.
Don't matter.
No, the
The Vantage Ultra.
Vantage. It was a V. I was hunting for a V word.
The Vantage Ultra. I got a 2-channel of that. I actually have an old $100 Pico 2-channel that actually was the first scope I ever bought, and it works well.
I wouldn't call the Vantage a scope. It's more like a graphing meter. It's not that fast.
Castillo Martin.
It's
yes,
good.
A diagnosis.
No, it is a graphing meter, more or less.
Yes, a diagnosis should be free if you want to keep your job stable. Care to elaborate on why you feel that? I just want to know. I mean, we.
I don't care if the Diag is free if you pay me by the hour, but I just think you're not putting enough value in your technician if you give it away free.
Yep.
You gotta internally pay your people. That's what we
Well,
all agreed upon.
even getting paid internally, the business itself is going to take a hit. Like that can only stand for so long. And like for instance, right, video multi-point inspections, we did that for almost 5 years straight of getting paid 1/10 per video inspection we did. They saw the videos were not holding its weight that they thought it was going to do. They thought it was going to bring more sales, and it didn't. So they started phasing it out to where
Oh, God.
now the guys that had the gentleman's agreement that were
hell
in
is
that
my
meeting,
camera?
the guys that were left in the shop were the only ones to get paid for that video inspection because we had that agreement. Then it started to fade out even more to where it was like, now we can't justify paying anybody the 10th.
See, I
So it
fought
only
to keep
holds.
the fought to keep the video inspection because I actually started selling more work with my videos. But I use my videos. I talk like I'm doing in my YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I just say what it is. I say what's going on. Other people gloss over it and they go, "Oh, this is a break," and no.
We have an advantage though because we do
Oh,
this. We do
Yeah.
this.
Oh, I've offered to teach people, and I says, "Listen, you just
Yes, hit that like button.
you gotta just find your creator voice. Like watch people on YouTube." I was like, "What makes you want to watch that YouTube short past 10 seconds?" Boom, that's your click. That's your click. That's what you go with.
You got to
And
sound enthusiastic about what you're trying, what
every
you're
single
trying to
dude,
sell. And
I got gimmicks. I got gimmicks. Okay, like I got the from the Bending with Bender in Houston.
oh yeah,
He's
bending
got
with
that.
bending.
He's got that finger on a stick. I bought that from him. I gave him some money, so all my videos have the big red little finger, and I'm like, we're looking at this, and we're doing this and that, bro, man. My
You're right
average
about
ups.
you're right about the uplifting voice and the happy, excited sounding voice.
Yeah.
Helps too. I mean, that's how I got.
average
That's how I push
4 hours.
shorts over 1 million. I got a couple shorts that got well over 1 million.
If you sound like you are
4 hours a
bored or
ticket.
if you sound like you are bored and uninterested in their vehicle, they don't want to watch that video. They don't care what you're trying to sell them. They want to know what's wrong with it and get out of there. That comment had me laughing. I'll have to remember it. Yeah, I'm a Subaru fanboy. Derek, yep. Well, get him, Joe. I talk crap like that. I talk crap to that man nonstop. Oh, what?
Oh, he's we were punching down on Dave with his medical conditions, so he wanted us to keep it up.
What is a Mark? What did you try saying right here? I think you just. I think you. I don't know what you did. I don't actually pay a copay for a medical doctor, but I do for a dentist. Well, even at the dentist, I mean, you're still paying something that's non-negotiable. A twofer. Gotcha. I've used it sometimes. BGI exam. He blind. I know what you did there, monkey. Little Billy was right. Let's see, Dave right. Same as AutoZone scan. Yeah. If you want a free Diag, you're getting an AutoZone scan.
That's not a
If you're
diet.
lucky.
That's a free scan.
Yeah.
Scan.
Yeah. I'll
That's
throw
exactly
parts
what
at a
they
vehicle if
offer,
you don't
too.
want me to diagnose it.
But see, you know, the customer's right. The tool tells us exactly what's wrong with the car.
Yep.
Unless
Especially
it's a Nissan.
if
it's a Nissan, the tool lies every
you
single
have-
time.
If you have AI technology built into your scan tool, it'll tell you.
Oh yeah, mine has AI technology and it's never
Does
wrong.
it?
Yeah, and it's wrong as shit, dude.
Until you get a Nissan.
No, mine's wrong as shit. The AI's wrong as shit.
Same as AutoZone scan. They must be talking about Juan, cheap ass. Here's Renegade. It's Juan's getting jumped in the chat. It's like getting Juan's health advice over the lives where he. I don't even drink. I mean, I grew up drinking out the you know, give me a little bit of filter now. I care a little bit about. Never mind. I ain't gonna say it. I worked at
Drinking
Parts
out of
House.
the water hose.
Yeah, I worked at Parts House through college. I can't tell you how many times customer brought in estimates from indie shops requesting for the parts on the estimate so they could install them themselves. Yeah, that's real freaking common, man. 'Cause they feel like they're getting scammed. I don't know how. I got a video coming out. Okay. You know, we talked about parts markup, that dealers mark up parts, like, which they can. Don't get me wrong, they can. But long story short, customer brought their vehicle in for a fuel pump recall. We go to do the fuel pump recall. It's aftermarket. I can't do the recall on it. The only way I could do the recall is if they purchase a fuel pump or we just don't do it. And, you know, they would have to do something on the backside to, you know, to where that recall on that vehicle isn't live anymore.
Fuck keeps happening to this camera.
So,
Hey, Fluff, here's a pro tip about OEM parts for your channel here. Folks, if you're upset about the price of OEM parts at your local dealership, you have to understand why the price is a little bit more than what might be on the Nissan website parts. Okay, so if you type in parts.nissan.com, you can look at prices for OEM parts and they might be cheaper than your local dealership. When you walk into the dealership and they're like $5 more, $10 more, maybe 20% more, who knows? You're paying for the convenience of walking into a store that has kept them in supply. You have to pay somebody to stock it. You have to pay somebody to inventory it. You have to pay for the warehouse fee. But if you can wait 2 days, you can go onto that Nissan parts website, ship it to the dealership, and pay that discount rate.
I was going to say, you know, when you're purchasing it, you're paying shipping. Dealership already covered the shipping on that part.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my manager ended up, because they had the fuel pump replaced like days before they brought this vehicle in for the recall. So this recall's been out since early December. So we get it, and they're like, "Oh, well, we have the original fuel pump in the vehicle." Long story short, they got it goodwilled because they were 200 miles out of warranty. So we get the part, and then they're like, "Oh, just don't throw away the box or the receipt, just in case, you know, we could get a refund. If not, then it's fine." We look at their receipt for the fuel pump. They got charged almost $800. I told my manager, "How much is ours?" $370, like $377 and change or something like that.
Who charged them $800?
Some rinky-dink shop.
They probably bought it from AutoZone and marked it up.
Import direct, which that fuel pump was probably about $200, and they marked the shit out of it.
The part markup that
God.
the part markup is it's high, but overhead's high.
That fuel pump pays 1.5 max, 2 hours with Diag. 2.5 if they're really trying to get some money out of it.
The more people in the loop, the more your stuff costs.
They charge them like $360 of labor, which isn't bad. That's not bad for a fuel tank drop. But they got charged on parts like a son of a gun.
Somebody didn't like that customer.
Oh my goodness. So, oh fuck. All right, fellas, y'all ready? He got me. All right, take that drink, Mr. Fluff.
Dude, DLC for Christ is stealing from the offering plate.
I know. All right, I got my shot here. I'll show y'all what it is here in a second. That's a big ass shot.
What are we voting for? Are we voting for the Jameson or are we voting for the Slogger?
Slogger.
I fucking hate you.
Dave ain't really drinking, so I don't expect him.
Dude, that's such a high school drink. This is my wife's shit.
Hello.
No, wait a minute.
Oh.
I don't really drink anymore, but give me a
All right, fellas. Bushmills here. Bottoms up. Oh, we're waiting on Dave. Hurry up,
Wait on
Dave.
Dave's got to go get his insulin shot.
No, his cortisone.
Cortisone. Yeah. Or he's probably gonna take a shot of Ensure with us.
Fuck you.
You got your Metamucil?
A fucking shot of Ensure, really?
Yeah. They come in little tiny bottles. They're like little tiny shots of protein for you. I mean, you could do Metamucil instead. That's pretty rough at this time of day.
I don't know what the fuck this is, but we'll see.
Ooh.
Looks like
Must be something my daughter left in the fridge.
You robbed the wife's cooler.
Y'all ready?
Cheers, those who have their beers.
And to not the queers.
No, this is not a beer. We'll see what this Malibu Mango sparkling malt beverage with natural flavors.
Oh, it's good. That warmed me up a little bit. That it's not a Pepsi, sir. Y'all know what I'm drinking? Or what I got? Oh,
you got the Crown. Good job. Oh, Crown chocolate.
yeah. So I got it mixed up with some root beer. Woo. Yeah, I'm not waking up tomorrow. Mm-hmm.
No, I got to go in.
Oh,
It wouldn't stop me a bit, dude.
yeah, I got to go in too.
I drink the whole bottle, another 30 beers. You got to wash it
We
down
got-
with something light.
Got to
All right,
work
fellas.
on the
Thank y'all.
legacy, baby.
Thank y'all for that. Those super chats, much appreciated. Warm me up a little bit. That's cool. DLC for Christ. And now we're gonna start slurring. Take that drink. And Dave had a.
What if cat spelled dog?
All right. Where did we leave off? You know what? Right here. I've actually done quite a few electrical diags from that philosophy you had. I think one of the most memorable shorts you put out, Joe, besides the dinosaur spike one, was look the fuck around.
I know exactly what he's talking about with dinosaur spikes.
What was that?
I was describing a sprocket, and I was trying to find the word to like talk about teeth. I'm like, these fucking dinosaur spikes, man.
Dang.
I just went with it, and that blew up in the chat. People were like, "That's gonna stick with me, man. That's a good descriptor." Dinosaur spikes.
Man, when I call something out that ain't that, right? Because we get brain farts as we're talking.
I thought
And
you
people
were about to say
love
as you get older.
people love to talk shit. Oh, you're a technician, you're a mechanic, and you don't even know what that part is called. I had a brain fart, but you know what? Because I made that mistake, I'm keeping it in there, and now you done commented on it,
Dude,
and now
yeah,
everybody else is in the comments.
It just
commenting
becomes
on
part of the channel, man. That's really what it is. Like, go ahead and roast me. Now it's just a meme for the channel, and
Yep.
only the people who follow the channel regularly are gonna know what it is, and it's an inside thing.
Yep, observe the vehicle. Yep. Just by looking at stupid simple shit narrows down the issue very quickly. I don't think everyone can pull that off, but it's framed the process for me, made me better. Yes. Visual inspections can go a long way. Devastating results. They're gonna own you. It's like an NDA in court. It don't hold up. Yep. I'll take a shot too. Oh, Mark, did you take a shot? I'll take a shot after the show. Was that Goldschlager? Baja. You had 3. Yo, Paul. Hey, Juan. Oh, man, I feel it in my stomach now. I feel it warm. What you're supposed to be. No, Baja. Ha, 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 ha. Well, oh, Juan, you fixed it. Brown sugar is just white sugar with molasses.
Yeah, we're still talking about how Dave is white.
Yes, it's free.
I can
And
tell you what,
we did it. We
Malibu,
did it. Appreciate it.
this stuff, this Malibu can shit, that sucks. Aftertaste is horrendous, man.
You know what? You know what's actually good? It's a couple drinks out of it, right? I like bitch drinks. Sue me. The I forgot the fucking name of it. The Mexican juices. The Jumex. The Jumex. Those Jumex juices.
Now that's racist. Jumix.
Jumex. Oh,
Jumix
Jumex.
Juicies.
Jumex.
That's right. Pronounce your H.
Jumex juices, but now they're spiked. Some of them are pretty fucking good. There's a certain one in there that I'm like, I think it's the guava or something. I think that's the one. Yeah, not feeling it. Didn't think OBS was free. Yes, sir, it is. Somehow my Twitch channel got banned for something in 2021, but I was using it last year and was trying to log back in on my new phone. Maybe you got hacked, like I did. Guys, I had a horrible fucking last 2 days. Yeah, I got scammed, hacked, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They was in my account, in my bank account. Yep. So that's why I got on a little. I intended to get on earlier today, but I had to take care of some stuff. And I got set back because I was dealing with this bullshit. I hate fucking thieves.
Yeah, let me piggyback on that, Fluff.
Oh.
If you're taking content creation seriously on any social media platform, do not screw around with a basic ass password. Seriously, just let Google,
yeah.
Let Google auto generate you a password. It's good. You'll never memorize it, and you're gonna have to rely on a subscription to a service that's just going to like manage all your passwords.
Yeah.
I've been hit twice. Okay. My Facebook got taken down. My YouTube got taken down because I kept insisting on using rinky dink passwords. I'm done. They're 32 characters. It's all random shit. No one's getting into my stuff now.
It is so shitty. So what they did, I'll tell y'all, they freaking got a hold of my card number. I don't know how the fuck they did it. They ended up with my information, downloaded it or connected it to their Apple wallet and went to a Kroger's in like fucking Georgia and used the tap, right, on an ATM and took all my fucking money. I was so pissed. But that's just another gut-wrenching feeling. Man, I got the money back. Okay, I disputed it. It was legit fraud. But fucking people out there, man. Ugh. Just get the U scope, Fluff. I have a scope. I don't really like it though. I don't.
I'll teach you how to use a scope, baby.
I know how to use it. I'm just not. It takes me a bit to set it up.
Nah.
You know?
Nah, here's how this is how I introduce people to scopes. I always pick out the sports enthusiasts. I'd be like, who's my football player? Who's my baseball player? And I get everyone raising hands. And I'd be like, okay, cool. And I'd be like, hey, it's like I'd just point at something in the distance, like a fence post or a telephone post. And I'd be like, how hard do you think you got to throw that football to hit that item? And they'd be like, not that hard. Cool. I look at the next guy. I'm like, baseball boy, come here, baseball boy. I was like, how hard do you think you got to throw? Like, how? It's like, would you throw more arc or would you throw it more straight? He's like, oh, I'd have to put arc on it because the baseball doesn't weigh that much. Like, boys, that's oscilloscopes. Okay. Once I teach you fundamentals, you start looking at the pictures. You already know what you're doing.
Yep.
I was like, you see how you built that muscle memory with that football, that baseball? You know how hard you got to throw it or how much you got to arc it. That's what oscilloscopes are going to be pretty soon. You're going to be able to look at that photo and go, yeah, man, put some more time on there. Oh, yeah, that looks right or that looks wrong.
Yeah. Like I know how to see if an injector is firing, a coil is firing, you know, stuff like that. The what's it called? The fucking data packages.
Yeah.
It's just a setup that gets me.
You know, you guys got the Pico 4425A now, and dude, that stuff's so automatic.
Yeah, it's very easy.
It's automatic. And what you really need to do is you need to sit down with your manager and ask him for like $200-300 and show him pictures of people who have made Pico scope carts. Go to the Facebook group
Oh,
called
yeah.
like it's called like Diagnostic Carts. It's a Facebook group where people 3D print all this stuff. They give out all their stuff.
Who is it? Who's it that's got a bunch of shit, Joe? Is it Jarhead Diagnostics?
Yeah, Jared Bryan. Yeah.
Yeah, Jarhead, and you got Check Engine Chuck's got a bunch of shit too, don't he?
Yeah. Dude,
He's
I
got a
hope to
couple
meet.
things.
I think I'm gonna meet Chuck Engine Chuck in this summer.
Who else?
Yeah, one of the events.
Who else is
Like
showing some cool stuff?
Asta.
I'm hoping to make it to STX this year.
STX.
I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna try and start hitting up some of that shit now that I have an owner that will pay.
Like,
for that.
Dude, I just barely incorporated a load test.
You ever been to Vision, Joe?
Yes.
Oh,
That's where I got to meet dude, I was at Vision and they were doing the ceremonial dinner because like guys, all these big events like Vision, Apex, and STX, they're 3 days long, and at the end of it, they have one big bash dinner.
and everybody gets to meet everybody, and all the big tubers are there. It's interesting.
I was told like where to sit, and I got sat at a table with Paul Danner, aka Scanner Danner, Eric O, and the guy from Pinewood Hollow.
Oh, Ivan.
Ivan's an instructor himself.
And I look around. Yeah, he's an engineer too.
Did he do any of the classes there or no?
Yes.
Does it say Ivan's fucking genius, man?
Yeah.
Ivan's got that unique genius to him. I mean,
he's really good. I do look up to him a lot. I just remember sitting down at the table. I go,
Starstruck.
I've met Eric. I met everybody you just talked
I had my
about.
little chicken cordon bleu, and I go, I know who
Chicken
you
cordon
are.
bleu. He's like,
That's all that
he's
came
sitting there
out
like,
of my mouth.
he's like, it's Paul Danner, it's Ivan, Eric O. You felt like you were the president of the United States, didn't you?
Yeah, I went like this. And like after I said it was like, I know who you are. And I was like, I bought your book.
No, what if a guy who turned his head out of the blue?
You.
What if you saw a guy and you just saw the back of his head and all of a sudden he turned around and said, well, hey, I've made this digital confetti for you. So if it's your birthday, happy birthday.
Oh, dude, it's like
He was never
that's
there,
on
though.
my bucket list is to get up to Illinois. Or no, he's in Indiana. I do want to meet
Who?
Eric the
car guy?
He's in Illinois. That's on my bucket list. I want to go up there and
Yeah,
shake his hand.
He's up in Illinois. Rich
Yeah,
Ford Boss is up in Illinois.
He's the OG.
Car Care Nut is in Illinois. There's quite a few big YouTubers in Illinois.
And guys, it's just getting it. This community is just growing, and people are connecting a lot more, and it's pretty freaking cool. One more drink for $10.
Go on, do it. Let's do
What
it.
the heck? I'm
I
already
can do
feeling
it.
that one.
I can do it. I'm an
Yeah.
old man. What do I have to lose? The doctor says don't drink no more. What am I going to do? Die tomorrow?
One
Who
glass
cares?
a day keeps the doctor away.
And
What's the frequency rate you recommend for a modern engine, Joe?
What's our comment? What's the frequency rate you recommend?
The Car Care Nut. He's the guy that's all about Lexus and Toyota. You know what I'm talking about?
What's the frequency rate you recommend for a modern engine, Joe, for Pico?
Frequency rate.
Dude,
You
that
mean
doesn't
like
make-
the time frame? Are you speaking time frame?
No, this I
You can do
Derek,
frequency, but it matters what the hell would you be testing?
Derek, what are we looking at? Because this is obviously not a maintenance question. He's asking a Pico question. So you want to know how to set something up? Like, what do you want to look
Depends
at? dude?
what you're looking at. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Injector,
you want to look at a
coil.
starter, you want to look at a solenoid, you want to look at a fuel pump. It depends on how
First,
fast that thing's
you
moving.
must explain to somebody who's asking a question like this when they're looking at a screen what they're seeing.
Electrical. What kind of electrical though?
The whole screen, when you look at a screen of whatever you got the time base set up for on a Pico, you are seeing a certain period of time per division across that screen. You're seeing the total period of time across that screen. You can speed it or slow it.
Car guy wants to know where Scotty Kilmore is at.
Scotty Kilmer, let me look.
Is he even alive?
Scotty!
Scotty!
Where's he at?
He's in New York?
Scotty Kilmer was in Tennessee last I saw. Where's Scotty Kilmer? I don't know. You guys see him? It's
One more
bottom of my
drink.
shoe. It's bottom of my shoe.
Ain't gonna be happy.
Oh no, I forgot. I washed the shit off last night before I got in the house.
Yeah.
It's on the side of my
Niagara
house
Falls,
next to my
New
garden
York.
hose. I know what they were saying. Where's he at? He's in Tennessee, to my knowledge.
Tennessee? Okay, I'm trying to follow YouTube here.
Yeah, I think he's in Tennessee nowadays.
No, he said he left Tennessee.
Well, he might be in
He's
Texas.
at
then.
Tennessee. He ain't in
He
Texas.
was going to go to Texas at one point.
I can't follow Scotty's.
He's in the back of
content.
a Toyota Camry or some shit sleeping right now.
I can't follow Scotty's stuff because he's so misleading with the algorithm, and that's how he makes his money. I don't blame him so much, but you see his title and you're like,
He's good at
He's-
YouTube.
I was like,
does a
bro,
YouTube
we
video.
were talking about you titled this, and we're now talking about how much a cup of water. What? Like he's all over the place. I listened to him for a little bit. I'm be like, dude, I can't take you. You're like you're too ADD. Like you're not. doing it
I've
for me.
never, I'm not subscribed to him. I'm not subscribed
Scotty
to him.
Kilmer's never quit YouTube.
Or
I see the car guy. He's never quit YouTube. Those are all bullshit.
yeah,
Bait fucking.
Dude, it's like I saw him make a video about how to make bushings last longer by putting engine oil on them.
That does real good for the rubber.
So y'all down for another drink? I'll for that $10 one.
I would
I'll
have got
take.
me a beer. Pepsi.
I was gonna say I'll take another one for that $10. I'll take a half shot. How about that? Half shot.
I watched a particular YouTube
He's an ad blocker. They work.
expert. I watched a few of his
I'm viewing
videos,
ads more than the live. Shannon, no, what?
and
Yeah.
I say he put out something false. He's a great YouTuber, so I don't want to put him down about it. But I'd like to talk to him a little bit about one of his videos where he talks about technology.
Who's that?
I don't want to really mention
Oh.
any name. I mean, I guess I'll say it. The car nut. I'll say it. I'm not downing him at all. I'm not putting him down. I think he does a very good job with this channel. I think he's an extremely knowledgeable guy on Toyota, Lexus, and probably any other vehicle out there. Just specialty seems to be Toyota, Lexus. He did a video about how
Oh,
cars
Derek,
are programmed for the oil.
Derek sent
in
one.
the vehicle, and that's bullshit. Oil pumps are not programmable other
No.
than pressure solenoids.
One more
They
drink.
can't
One more
change
drink.
the
Flo.
program based on. Right now, we don't have programmable oil pumps, and he said something to that nature. I don't know if he meant pressure solenoids, but kind of
He might
portrayed.
have. There's
Kind of
been a
portrayed that. He kind of portrayed that if you live in South America and your oil cap says 5W20, don't put 08 in it because the car's programmed for the 520. That's how I took it. Like he portrayed it like the software is actually different.
Y'all ready? Let's do it. Cheers.
What do they do in the movies? It's done already.
That was better.
You know what I think we should do?
What?
Well, I'm older, so I can do this shit all night long. I might
What?
act crazy.
Drink all night?
Dude, be like the movie The Hangover. We should just keep going and going and
Oh
going.
my God, no.
Record it, do short clips, cut and clip, and do shorts with
I'm
it.
afraid. I'm afraid
then
of what
You wake
what
up,
he
you wake
said.
up fucking 24 hours from now, and you're like, what did I do? And you get to go watch what you did. Because you already posted on YouTube.
To
Drunk
be
as-
honest, this stream probably won't get pushed because taking drinks on live.
You're the one laughing.
I am laughing.
2 drinks and Fluffy's laughing. You know what I say about the young guys?
YouTube's gonna get mad.
This video's not made for kids. That's all I gotta do is check that box. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
made for kids.
Yeah, that on none of my videos are made for
Well, then
kids.
how will Fluffy get to get back in to see it?
Hey, I
You
wipe
call me
my
old
own.
man.
I wipe my own ass. I wipe my own ass.
Not me. My insurance covers that.
No, that's because you're old. All right. Where are we at on the comments? I've done lost it. Dave,
Oh.
remember non-whites only.
Non-whites only.
Did you see this dude in North Carolina? He is claiming he's gonna pay his tire techs $40 an hour, and no,
I pay my tire
That's
techs
clickbait.
$40 an hour.
that's clickbait. Has to be.
No, I pay my techs $40 an hour.
That's
I would
good money
expect-
for Michigan.
I wouldn't even expect them to show up for less than freaking $40 an hour.
That's crazy, bro.
My tire guys get 40 an hour.
Shannon, I'm a cheap bitch.
My
Hey, you're
lube
good,
techs,
buddy.
my
You're
lube techs
good.
get $50 an hour. My C techs get 60. My B techs get 70. My A techs get 120.
I'm cheap too. I'm cheap too.
Well, shit, for that money, I'll quit and I'll go back up to Michigan.
Yeah, no shit, man. Doing great.
We're
How are
from
you
Texas, though. Texans only get $20 an hour.
doing? Warren, what's going on,
Wait.
Warren?
I come with a picoscope.
Oh,
Everything's
with a-
bigger in Texas, so that $20 an hour, we expect you to make it bigger.
It's like
I come
for
with
an
the
extra
pro
$10 an hour,
Which
I will
mills
bring
here?
a Pico 4425A.
since
For
2001.
another $10 an hour, I'll bring a 5-gas analyzer. For another $10, I will bring the Bernie Thompson e-scan tool.
You bring the
Oh.
what scan tool?
The e-scan tool from Bernie Thompson, ATS Tools.
Oh, the ATS scan tool, the
Yeah.
16-bit badass that we have on the way to my shop.
But you don't have it. I have it.
Oh, we
I
got
can
one. I got my owner to let us order one.
I will jump on a plane right now and I will beat that UPS driver to your shop.
Oh,
I used Sherwood's videos to get it. I showed my owner a couple of his videos showing how cool it is.
I got property in Lansing. I can be there now. It's an hour away from your shop.
I haven't seen Goldschlager since 2001.
That's
You
a
know
good
what I got in
reason.
my arsenal? I have some. Don't judge me. Hypnotic. And some Ciroc.
I will say the ATS is probably the baddest ass automotive scan
least-
tool. It's-
You know, at least you're not lying about having black friends.
And and I can enjoy some MD 2020s from time to time.
Oh, please do share that.
Yeah.
Bring out the hillbilly liquor, please.
Hey, it's a cheap y'all heard of a cheap high, right? A very cheap
I got some
Buzz.
moonshine made from popcorn.
No, Jamie shit is awful. He's
Real
getting a
popcorn
Pepsi.
is.
Him.
Dude,
There.
the cheap high in high school was people who would take cigarettes and dip them in NyQuil and smoke it.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Goldschlager is a toothpaste. What? That's not a Pepsi, sir. Damn, Dave. That's all he has right now, huh? Malibu's. Malibu. Was that a Malibu?
No, my daughter just came home. I told her to grab me a couple beers.
All right, Renegade.
I have a couple beers. here
Appreciate
and
you
there.
coming through.
I just don't drink. I don't drink like I used to.
Yeah. Well, I used to not drink that much, but lately I've been taking advantage of a good Friday night, a good Saturday night. At home, though, you know.
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
drink- No more bar days for me. It's just bring it home.
Yep. Must have been awful if you had to slam it down. Take care, y'all. All right, Juan. Rest easy, Renegade. Great live stream, guys. If not the smoothies? Renegade, take care. God bless. Hi, Juan. Dave. Hey, Learning. Yo, Shannon. Said hi to you. Kind of sipping the Bushmills here, but yeah, I'm really feeling this. I got this bottle for Christmas. I'm gonna have to buy another one because I really like it. Kind of sipping the Bushmills here.
You'll like all the flavored crowns. They're really good.
Yeah. The salted caramel. Oh, that one was good.
Dude, wait till you have the coffee.
I'm
Which one?
What would be good with that? Like, because I like
Which one did you
mixing
say? Salted caramel? What?
salted caramel crown.
Crown. Salted
They
caramel
make a salted caramel crown now. 'Cause I
Yeah.
like that. I like that old smoky shit that comes from Tennessee, Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
No,
The
get
salted
the
caramel, whatever you want to call it.
the caramel crown, and then they have an apple crown. You mix them together, you get a
Oh,
crown.
the apple crown I have. That's awesome. The peach crown's good too.
I have I have the peach crown here, which is empty. This one took me a little bit to finish, but from Christmas I've already gone through half that bottle. I think I'm drinking it more for the taste rather than. I guess I enjoy it.
That's how it starts. That's how it starts.
Yeah, I'm listening. Didn't see the comments. Sorry, man. Yeah, well, it's good. It's good. Joe, what? Joe, why was your channel titled Occam's?
Occam's. Another reason why that channel didn't stick. Nobody could pronounce the word Occam's. It's okay.
Occam's
razor. Sometimes the simplest solution is the best solution.
Gotcha. Shannon, no problem, dude. Chelado. I don't drink the chelado. Beer for me just doesn't. Look, if I'm at a bar, which I haven't been at a bar in a long time, but
this stuff is pretty good.
Salty caramel. Ooh. Just reading that, I like it. Tennessee honey, I like that one too.
I used to drink a whole one of these on my way to the Topless bar.
But yeah, beer. If I'm at a
offer on the way back home,
if I'm at a bar, I'll drink beer just because that's cheaper than a fucking watered down mixed drink.
Oh yeah, it's with beer at a bar. At least when you order a beer, you're getting the beer that you ordered. I can't trust bars because they're like, oh, he ordered a Jack and Coke. Let me just grab the well whiskey here. Let me grab the bottom end whiskey because he's already had 2 drinks. He won't taste the difference. I've thrown drinks back at bartenders and be like, no, man, that's not Jack. They look like an idiot.
Yeah. I use LastPass as password manager. I don't know what that is. One more drink for $10.
Yeah, LastPass is just a subscription software. So you pretty much plug in. It manages all your passwords, and then all you do is associate a PIN number. So when you log into a website, it'll say putting your LastPass PIN number, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is, and then it puts in the 32-bit string of password. Yeah,
go Baja Joe bucket list hit.
Yeah, it's as a content creator, you need to be doing that.
Eric, the car guy, is in Ohio. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tighten up my shit for sure.
He moved. Okay.
Oof. Yeah, he's in Indiana.
Scotty and Key.
No, he just said
Ohio.
Ohio.
Went through all this. He looked cool.
No. Eric the car guy near Indianapolis.
That's what I thought.
That's what he says in his video. They moved to Indiana, near Indianapolis.
Dude's like,
live.
He's like, folks gotta understand. Eric went dark for like 5 years.
Yeah.
3.
No disrespect. Like he took on a lot of challenges and he worked himself to death and he had to kind of like reboot his brain. Because there's a bad problem with mechanics, and that is we think that the only way to solve a problem is to work harder. And that works in the short term. But in the long term, you burn yourself out. You burn your body out. You burn your brain out. You burn your family to the ground. You can only work harder to solve a situation for so long.
Yep. And I don't know if you saw that video that I switched dealerships and I kind of explained why. But man, it was to the point where I dreaded waking up and going. Like it got bad. And then service manager got let go and we got somebody new. And unfortunately, I feel bad for the guy because he lost a master tech because of previous stuff that he had no control over. But
They know that going in. That's
Don't feel
that's,
bad. They don't ever feel bad when they get rid of you.
He took he
No,
took he took care of me. He took care of me while I was there, but it was just a buildup of stuff.
It's like when I had a main guy leave our shop, a main manager. The first thing that the general manager and the vice president did was they came and they talked to me and they were like, "Are you gonna stay?" Because they were like, most people don't survive a regime change. We'll take care of you. Please
Yeah.
stay. We need you to band-aid this.
I was trying, I was holding on, but I got an offer I couldn't turn down. So
You shouldn't, man. And you know what? A restart and a career, it just wakes you up, man. It's like Viagra for your
my
career.
my home life became better. My videos, I'm more excited in my videos now. It's
You sound happier, yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
It's like I went through my dark phase, man. I shut down the channel for like 2 years, man. I posted shit content for 2 years. What was it, like one video a month? That was crazy.
Yeah.
But that was just because I burned myself out.
Yep. Between dealing with bullshit and then going on the internet and trying to please people, and it's a lot. It's a lot, and that's why my content slowed down. But I'm in a different mindset now, so y'all are getting more content out of me, and I
But
hope y'all
I am
enjoy it.
I am shopping for a content manager though. So if anybody wants to be a content manager, hit me up.
If I knew what the hell that's what? If I knew what the hell that's dead is in my bay, I'd have more info. They literally give me these Frankenstein diags. Oh, see, that was a thing too. It became a thing where I was diagnosing the most fucked up cars. I'm like, dude, like my brain needs a rest. Like, stop. I'm diagnosing these vehicles, and then people are pulling in gravy and making their hours, and I'm stuck on some bullshit.
Your brain only needs a break because it's going through puberty and it's turning into an adult. It's flourishing. It's becoming like my brain.
No, because then
my brain
you get this. Then you get this
brain to break now. If I
no, but here's the thing.
I forget what I did yesterday. If I get a break, I got to keep
in
going.
all seriousness, and this is what I would tell them too. Give those fucked up cars to the guys that really don't know much. Also, we will help them. As a shop foreman, you're supposed to help them as well.
Yeah, let them tear all the shit out of the car. So when we get there, we don't have to do any of that.
Wait. That helps them build themselves up as well. In this industry, you have to struggle a little bit. You have to challenge yourself in order to grow, in order to get better. That's how I did it. They let me struggle. And now I'm like, man, I done paid my dues. That's what I was told. You have to pay your dues. You have to.
That's how I train my techs. The guys that work below me, I train them. They call me over. They call me over like, Dave, get over here. I show you something. I think I found it. You go over there, and they show me what they're showing me, right? Show me what they think they know. Maybe they do know. Maybe they don't.
Why?
Know.
Why do you think it's this? Or what did you do to find this?
No. The first thing I do once I think they're right, I scream and yell at them and tell them to give me 50.
What the fuck?
And once they give me 50, they're too tired to do the job. And then I let the sales associates know I'll have it done in about an hour and a half. They're resting.
You want like 50 T-seal counts? Blood cell counts?
No, 50 push-ups.
Oh.
50 push-ups. By the time they get done, they're too tired to fix the car, and I take over for them.
He probably quit YouTube again. You talking about Scotty? Probably.
Hey, let me get back to Dave out there, our GM Tech. Yeah, if you're getting some rando stuff and you're lost, first off is I would recommend that you join the online community, ctionline.com, ctionline.com. I put it in the chat there for you. You can get into virtual training centers with real instructors through Zoom. You can talk to them. You can talk about what you're doing. You learn about fuel trims using scan tools. It's good exposure. It really is. It does cost about $100 a month, but I tell you what, if you stick with it for at least 6 months, it's going to graduate your career by at least 3 years. Because what you need is you need exposure. And YouTube and going to these online training centers, that's good exposure. If you can't afford it, then follow Ivan on Pinewood Hollow Diagnostics. That guy is great at walking you through, looking at a situation, using your eyes, listening with your ears, using deductive reasoning. That is the strongest skill that we have as mechanics, is deductive reasoning. Okay? A great example of a video that's going to come out tomorrow on my channel is a guy had a car that wouldn't start. He put a battery in it, he put a starter in it, and it wouldn't start. It's a push button start car. I got into the car for 2 seconds. I knew what it was immediately. And it's not because, oh, you work on Subarus all day. No, I know the theory. Okay. And it was a push start car, and the push button has a little light bulb on it. It goes amber and it goes green. It stayed amber the entire time. So you could power it up, and that was it. You could never start it. And I knew, because it wouldn't turn green, one of the inputs for the body control module was not getting received. And I took a good guess, and I said, it's probably the brake light switch. And I was right. And guess what? It needed a fuse. That was it. A 25-cent fuse. I had that car rocking and rolling within 5 minutes. I spent more time at the parts counter waiting for a fucking fuse than I did diagnosing that car.
God, that's the worst.
But that didn't come from grinding on Subarus all day. That came from theory of operation, exposing myself.
I exposed myself and I got arrested.
Way to go, Bill.
Wrong time. I know he was so dang mad he quit YouTube again. He used a laptop, believe it or not. Mark,
Well, and
you got ad blocker on there? You did not carry a cell. What?
Any young tech,
I cheat.
any young tech, old or young.
I didn't
My
pay
best
for that.
advice. My best advice to any tech, old or young.
Hey, appreciate that, Johnny.
If you're getting that frustrated while you're trying to diagnose a car,
Appreciate it, DLC.
best bet's to back off, walk away. Take a deep breath, call somebody.
Oh
Call
my
somebody you know.
God. You know, I found that when
You're going to start
Something-
thinking you're going to go down the
some-
wrong path. You're going to go
No,
down
no,
the
no,
rabbit
no.
hole when you're frustrated.
No, when I can't get a fucking bolt to start, or I can't get something in place, and I'm just fucking pissed, I walk away, go take a shit or something, come back, calm. Whoop, it goes in, it goes together. And I'm like, damn, what the hell?
You dropped a dookie and you figured it out. You're like,
Yep.
oh, it needs a software update.
There you go. Fuck it. TMI, David. Your drink, what? Your drink is already making some effects. Don't get wild, folks. We'll go backstage here in a little bit. The one you let me is Dave. Huh? The one you let me is Dave is gone. What? Derek, are you taking shots too? I'm moving to Michigan. Dave, get my MW application.
Dude,
Oh,
no,
get
yeah,
me. Get me application.
Everybody's got to be drinking right now because none of this chat is coherent.
I'm reading it too, man.
That's
agree
why
with you, Joe.
I now call this a boys' night. It's
I was
not
like-
just a stream, it's a boys' night.
Either everybody here in chat has like a 4th grade reading level or education,
I actually have
or
a
they're
I-
getting drunk.
I actually have an associate degree, and I am actually not too well. At one time, I
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
that shy.
ridiculous.
I was 21 credits shy of a bachelor's at one time.
Robo trip. You know, Speaking
I
of
got 3
trip,
bachelors. Or I'm sorry, I got 3 associates.
I got associate's degree.
Yeah. I got a science, I got a communications, and then I have general studies.
I have a certificate. Oh no! Wait! I got a
You
I
high
have
got a
school
gold
general
diploma.
star?
studies. I have business. I have
I
automotive
have
technology.
I have
You
a
got a
high
gold
school
star?
diploma,
That's a
and then
gold star.
a gold star. Yes,
I
I
got public education.
got public education. I got my high school diploma, and I have a
That's the same thing.
diploma of automotive diploma.
Good.
Not a degree diploma.
Oh, you got a certificate. That's a gold star.
Hey man, but it's not a sticker.
Gold star king.
It's a foil star,
You're a
sir.
good Mexican king.
No, but speaking of this robo trip, I don't know what you mean by that, Paul. But
Robo
I would
trip is
love.
that is uh
Group hug.
that's dipping cigarettes in robotism and smoking them. That's robo tripping.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
That's like
That's
90s,
something
man.
these young little lads do that supposedly gets them up.
That's Paul's telling us he's an old man.
I don't think you can get messed up
That's
off
red
of
dick
robo
stuff.
tripping.
I want to get to the point where I can, take a month off, right? And just fucking go travel, go see different YouTubers and show up at different shops and have fun on the channel. It'll be automotive related, but get to that point where I'm gonna fucking go on the East Coast and visit these other YouTubers and smaller channels, or
Yeah, all the big YouTubers
some of y'all
are
and
this
stuff.
way. All the big YouTubers are east.
They are.
And now they're all
I can
going
get you
south.
into a couple of venues, man, but you gotta be willing to teach a class. And we need Nissan guys. So if
teach,
bro, I don't teach. Listen, I don't teach that well. Also, it's like you're trying to hold yourself up to this high bar. I go in and I just be people's buddies. Like I went into a CarMax dealership,
Mhm.
and they were like, "Hey, man, you got to teach an 8-hour day on fuel trims." And I said, "Yeah, sure." And they gave me the whole program to teach. I'm in there with 30 dudes.
You know what I would do?
And the first thing I said was like, "Hey, man, it's like, guys,
I have to use
today's
the
class
little
is fuel
girls' room.
trims. You got your workbooks." And I says, "Anybody look through the workbooks yet?" And they're like, "No." And I just went around like, "So what are you guys stuck on today? Anybody got anything they're stuck on? Because let's just go over that." And I spent I says, because I can cram this into 2 hours. Honestly, there's a lot of bullshit in here. I can cram it into 2 hours, but I really just want to talk about what you're stuck on. And I did that. So I did field trim training for 2 hours. I went through the entire workbook, and I says, let's walk through the bay. What are you guys stuck on? Because they shut down the entire shop for this class.
Yeah.
So I figured out like 5 cars for them. They had EVAP problems. They had stall issues. We had drivability concerns. They had vibration stuff. Those guys were like, "This is amazing." And I was like, "Dude, this is how school should be. Let's just go out there into the shop. Let's put our hands on some tools. Let's get curious. Let's punch each other a little bit. Let's have fun. Let's talk shit." It was a good day. It's some of the instructors really do like to make it death by PowerPoint, but I'm really just I really just want to be a mechanic, and I really want to just like walk up to the other people and be like, "Dude, I'm one of you. I'm just really good at explaining things. That's the only difference between me and you. I'm really good at explaining it."
When I go into these training classes with Nissan, man, the hardest thing for me is that 8 o'clock to 10:30 before shop time. Whoo, get me to sit for 2 hours. I am fighting my eyes, bro.
Oh, I get them up and moving because I am ADD, man. I got the tisms. I got the ADD. I'm all over the place, and I know that they have it too. So I'm like, dude, let's get up. Let's do some stuff. Who wants to sit in this chair and fall asleep? Come on. I talk shit to them. Like the first thing I say when people walk in and they sit down, I'll be like, "Bro, I've sat in your chair. I know how you feel. If you don't want to pay attention, that's cool. If you want to play with your phone, That's cool. You want to put your head down and take a nap because you had a hard day? I'm okay with it. You are not going to insult me. All I ask is that you go to that sign-in sheet and say that you're here so you get paid for training.
You've never been in a position, Fluffy, where you were supposed to like. Well, you probably did. I mean, was your dealer big enough for you ever had a couple new hires at the same time that you had to go and like they grab a guy out of the back that was like master tech and like show him the ropes, but more than one at a time? Because I had experience being instructor when I worked for Firestone Complete Auto Care, which is corporately owned chain, and that was probably like the last. I'm trying to think how long I did. Maybe 2 years that I worked for them. The last 2 years that I worked for them, they made me a district area tech trainer.
Yeah.
And I used to have to hold classes at the location that I worked for like new hires. And then some were like what we called it. Back then they had a program called, I forgot what it even stood for, COPS program. It was an apprenticeship program where you got through it. They bought you a toolbox, the little toolbox. They gave you like $2,500 gift of tools in the little box.
Yeah.
But hardest part I had, took me a while to really get comfortable doing it. Honestly, it's weird because I mean everybody talks, but you know, standing in front of a group of people looking at you and speaking clearly and not boring them to death, that's not easy. But I got used to it, and you get better as time comes. I don't think any instructor is good the very first time they do their thing. They just keep getting better and better until they can't figure out a new way to provide new information, and they probably leave the industry. But being an instructor, a lot of it's just being able to, and being good at it is communicating and not losing your crowd. And that's hard, not losing your crowd, people watching.
Remember, you were a technician. Think like a technician. Put yourself in that spot.
Hey, Fluff, I sent you a private message on your phone.
Oh, I just got it. What the hell? You got the number?
They're asking each other out, but I don't want anybody to hear me.
Oh.
How's that some incentive?
That sounds good.
Yeah. That's after taxes.
Damn. That's a week.
We need people from Subaru. We need people from Nissan. We need Asian mechanics that know their shit. And you know what? It's nothing but a side hustle. I do 4 to 8 hours a month. It's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad. Shit.
So it's not a full-time gig, but it also gets you a foot in the door to SEMA, Apex, Vision, STX, and they pay for your travel.
Damn. That doesn't sound bad.
So you might want to think about that next time.
Yeah. Yeah. See, Mark, bars are not the same as they were years ago. Dude, nobody can just go out and have a good time anymore.
Most bars don't even open late anymore.
Here they are still. If you make it down here, send me an after show link.
Yeah,
Derek, you still in here? Yeah,
last
you're
call
here.
is what? 1 o'clock now?
Yeah.
I bet most bars around. Oh, today's what? Saturday.
1:30. Between 1:30.
I don't know. Last time I was
the real popular bars will close at 2 a.m. today. Last call is probably about right now here, but during the week, Saturday they'll be open later too. But during the week, they close by 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Damn. You need to run the repair. Don't let the job run you. Exactly, Mark. Yep. Hell yeah, Dave. Take care of yourself is a must. No shame on that. Yeah, Mark. It needs to stop.
Go.
Yep.
Taking care of myself right now.
Dave. STI. Lima Mechanics to get rid of the Frankenstein Diags. What do you mean? What? Alan, what's good? What's good? Excellent words to help. Well, with that, I'm gonna need Dave's opinion on this because it's not that.
There's like when you get
Still
good
good
at
looks.
Diags, Fluffy, it becomes like the purple dragon, man. It's like once you get your head wrapped around how everything works, bro. Like I have stayed till like 10 o'clock at night, been like I'm obsessed with trying to figure it out, even though I'm not getting paid. I'm like, I gotta know what
So
the hell it
you're one of
is.
those. You're one of those jerk offs too, like me. I
Well,
actually
shit,
text Fluff
sometimes.
before. I text Fluff before he came live tonight. I was just getting home, and that's exactly what I was doing. I was at shop working on a car.
I pull my late nights, and
Parasitic jaw,
sometimes,
man, that's driving me crazy. Where's this fucking jaw?
man, it frustrates me because I want to know what's going on with this vehicle, right? But the customer doesn't want to proceed, and so they take it, and I'm like, and it just eats away. Like, man, what the fuck could it have been? And they're like those unique and weird ones. You're just like, what the hell? Yeah. Back for the university. Mark, have no formal training of any kind. What is stopping you at GM? Do you have the online stuff done yet? Major in Sci and PhD in YouTube no university. In my opinion, the best way to learn is to train someone. I get frustrated when I train people, and it's because they just want the answers. They don't want to
Well,
learn.
I think that all comes.
Yeah.
with the younger generation wants instant gratification. They want instant success. They want instant everything. Nobody wants to take the time to get there anymore. It's the rush of America. I don't want to pick on the young generation because my generation, we wanted to move much faster than my parents moved. My kids want to move faster than I move. You want to move. Everybody, the world's in a big goddamn hurry, and I don't know why. That kind of attitude is fucking everything up.
Yeah.
We're in such a big goddamn hurry.
Dude, I had a wheel speed issue kicking my ass. Right? I wasn't getting 12 volts out of an ABS actuator. Did a pin fit test. Y'all know it as a terminal drag test.
I have no idea. I mean, is that like where you check to see if the terminal is tight enough and you're not getting big fragmentation going on? There's no dirt. There's no what do you want to call it? Like graphite substance within there.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
So I wasn't getting a 12 volt output.
Everything the doctor did to your rear end.
Yep.
And you had a pin fit issue. But yeah, so there was no tool for this specific pin. So I used what was best. That showed that I had a good pin, a good terminal, a female terminal. Techline had me put a wheel speed sensor in it. They had me do ABS actuator. Did multiple tests on the harness itself, trying to pinpoint. At this point, I'm like, but I'm not getting 12 volts out. Why am I not getting 12 volts out? Tested the circuit. That's the first time I used the load test. Right, I loaded the wire. I load tested the wire because it was fucking me up that bad. Got a good circuit front to back on both wires. So then I go to overlay a wire. And for shits and grins, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to grab a wire from a good harness that I installed because there was some damage from transport. But he cut up a harness on the train. Grab that same terminal, plugged it into my connector, had 12 volts coming up. I'm like, no fucking way. So then I grabbed that same tool, half of the terminal, like it was half the size of the terminal width. So on one side of the terminal, it would drag good. And then the other side, it wouldn't. So it had a partial. I got 10 hours out of it. Because I told them there's no proper tool for this terminal. There's no information on this connector. Had me chasing my tail. I chased my tail for 3 months, just randomly pulling it in, get some info. It's just a constant back and forth. Oh, replace this parts on back order. Great. Okay, I'll wait months, weeks. It was fun. But I finally drove it out, put some miles on it. Out of here.
You know, and Fluffy, I will verify your story with the same story as mine, and I won't go in length to talk about it. But folks, if you're a dealer technician and you got one of these weird ass fucking cars, and you're the only one who has any kind of clue on how to figure it out, you may not know everything, but you have a clue. Document with your phone. Document, document, document. Keep a breadcrumb trail of what you're doing. Take photos, take videos. Doesn't matter what it is. Every dealership, every manufacturer has a quality report that you have to like submit if you find something really freaking weird. Okay. They have a way that you submit these things, upload all of your information, tell your whole story. Just, you don't have to tell a novel. Okay. You're not Mark Twain. Just give it bullet statements. I did this. I got this result. I did this. I got this result. I got this. I did this result. I followed these instructions. I got this result. I talked to this guy for 30 minutes on the phone. Everything he said didn't resolve into anything. I have been there. I've spent a total of 20 hours on a car, okay, over a month trying to figure something weird out. But I kept it all very detailed and documented, and I got paid for every single hour. They will take care of you. You have to submit a form for it, though.
Yep.
You talk to your manager and you say, hey, I filled out the report. I submitted the quality monitoring response to the field service engineer. It went to the manufacturer. Now we're going to fill out the form for asking for paid time that doesn't have a labor code, that doesn't have a warranty code. They'll assign it and they'll pay you.
Yep. No questions asked. As long as you got everything documented and verified, oh yeah, they'll pay it out.
And that's where like these cell phones with these cameras and these videos, guys, I've put up like gigabits of information. I have shut down the Subaru website because they'll be like, bro, you uploaded way too much. I'm like, well, I want to get paid. I want to make sure I get paid.
I sent them videos too. Yep. Because at first
Like,
he thought I was submitting to start a straight time diagnosis. I was like, no, it's done.
How many Subarus?
Because I didn't know it was going to lead to this.
How many Subarus do you get, Joe, that you have like really like scratch your head and dig deep and go? I mean, like
in the last I would say in the last 4 years, it's been very rare. Before
as I say, because I in my years, I'm just saying that 30 years I've been doing this. I can't really recall. Not that I would have seen it, because I've always worked at independence. Well, if I always worked outside the dealership, I don't say independent. I don't consider Firestone Complete Auto Care an independent. And I worked there until September of 2015 is when I quit.
Snorkel, yeah.
When I quit Firestone Complete Auto Care.
Part of the pen, baby.
It's a chain, but it's outside the dealer. But Subaru is not a vehicle we had much problem with.
No.
I mean, they didn't like have weird. They didn't. I'm sure at the dealer level, of course, you see more cars.
Oh yeah,
would,
dude, yeah. The car I was dealing with was 6 miles.
Yeah, and that's like
6 miles.
Yeah, and piggybacking off of Fluffy's experience,
of course, that I would never see.
So this is where I really stress the importance of, if you're going to be a dealer mechanic versus a independent mechanic, here's what you're going to experience. As a dealer mechanic, you'll be troubleshooting maybe 10% of failure rate on a product. The rest of it is going to be manufacturing issues, fixing something that another dealership mechanic fucked up, or dealing with programming issues. Like for instance, like the powertrain is good, But as far as the software is bad, okay, because the software is designed to take into account how the powertrain wears in. So for the first 30 to 60,000 miles of a vehicle, a dealership mechanic is quintessential to the life of a vehicle. That's why when you buy a new car, they give you 4 free oil changes. They want that car to come back to the dealership so that way that the dealer techs can ask you, have you been experiencing anything? Because we're building our tech service bulletins off of that. And we're making transmission updates, we're making engine control module updates, so on and so forth. So by the time that the customer trades in the vehicle at 60,000 miles, we've done recalls, we've done computer updates, and when it makes it to an independent shop, now you guys are dealing with corrosion, you're dealing with maybe collision problems, and just
Well, that's
worn
where
out,
I come
worn
in
out
very
parts.
handy to a lot of. That's where I come in handy to a lot of my dealership friends that deal with a car that's slightly higher mileage or slightly older than you're used to seeing, and they run into fucked up problems. Or I'll tell them, "Oh, dude, this harness loves to get some green wires right, bump in this particular area."
Yeah,
Or
and that's
on a Ford fucking Fusion, you got an alternator not charging or in a limp mode or whatever. It loves to go bad at X connector right here. Go look there. You're gonna see some green shit.
yeah, and that's the yin.
But I
and
don't
the
see
yang.
I don't see. I understand that completely. I don't see the brand new shit.
We had
I do get my fair share of brand new shit now that we have contracts with Hertz rent a car, and we also are doing some of Enterprise's cars. Believe it or not, they're actually paying us to fix cars under warranty because our dealers around here are so short-handed and so far behind and treat these rental car companies like shit and deny warranty like crazy. These are driven by multiple people. I guess that kind of fucks the warranty up. I really don't know. But they're paying me to fix cars that are 10,000 miles old.
Damn.
10,000 miles old. So I am seeing a lot of newer cars.
In the mid 2000 year models, we were seeing issues after the vehicle has some age, so 8 to 10 years old, where the ground would corrode inside the insulation and it would knock out the immobilizer system. Program a new key, it'd be good for a little bit, and then it'd knock it out again. Like if it lost its memory for ground, the battery ground, body ground, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, Honda Techs went through a ruthless period where they had on the A pillar
24
water
hours.
was getting in,
Damn.
and it was wiping out the BIU.
Mhm.
So every time it rained, these cars were just acting crazy, and then they get they get dropped off at the dealership, they dry out, and then they're like, "Hey, the car's fine." The next rain comes by, they're all crazy again. Turns out they just had a bad sealer on the A pillar that had just degraded over a couple of years.
Well,
Wow.
I used to deal with weird issues like that, like say a GM car, old 3300s and
Whenever you want, Derek.
old 3300 and 3800 GMs that had what they call the one-piece Hitachi coil pack for their 6 cylinders. When they go bad, those motherfuckers would not want to start in the morning when it was really cold in the middle of the winter. They wouldn't want to do a cold start. By the time the tow truck got it to us, by the time they dropped it, the sun started shining, warmed up 10, 15, 20 degrees, tech walk out there, fucking thing would start right up. Start right up each and every time. You'd be like, I can't find nothing wrong with this car. Wouldn't throw no codes, no nothing. Throw it back outside. Next morning, go out there, fucker wouldn't start. And it was just bad coils. But I'm going back before your time, Fluff.
Yeah.
Who we got?
What up, GMM?
You were still watching the Teletubbies back then, Fluff.
Teletubbies. We used to jump county to county as the bars closed down. Dave, because of social media. What's up?
No, go ahead. Reading comments.
Training someone forces me to be more procedural to evaluate my gut steps and explain them. Yeah. Yeah. See here, like we're trying to make money and train somebody at the same time. Now we got an incentive for it, but sometimes it just didn't outweigh the time lost trying to. In order to receive help, you gotta want the help. And some of these guys, man, they don't want the help. They just want you to do it for them. And I get it; they're trying to make a living too, but that's where the apprentice programs has to they need to be on an hourly pay so they can take their time and learn and not fuck up. But it's kind of weird. There's never gonna be a happy medium anymore.
That's really the kick in the balls for the American auto repair industry is we refuse to at least put people on, I would say, a 1 year apprenticeship. Like you need to be on an understudy program.
I pretty much think, honestly, Joe, I think we're real close to them having no fucking choice. Just like they're pretty close to having no choice if you walk up and demand to get paid an hourly rate that an attorney might charge. I think we're getting close to a lot of drastic changes due to the shortage in the labor market. I think soon we're real close to calling our own shots, and they're going to have to. I mean, calling our own shots within a reasonable amount, but it's going to turn it over to customers. So, customer, when you start paying $300 an hour for your car to get fixed because the technician's getting 85 of it, 100 of it, whatever, don't complain. We deserve it.
That would be crazy.
No, it's not going to be crazy. We deserve it.
No, just the thought of it, like, wow.
No, because that's
what do you think you're paying a plumber to come out and fix your shit? You might write it and document it. It's only $125 an hour. It's $125 an hour. It starts when you call him to come out and say, "Hey, my shit's backed up." By the time he gets to your house, he's already charging you $200, and he ain't done shit yet.
Yep. Juan, you put a short and got 1 million views, but they don't see what you went through to get. Yeah, they get so fucking mad. Oh, you're just calling parts. No, I got to that point, and then I briefly walked y'all through. You know, sometimes I'll diag stuff on the fly with the camera rolling, but it's rare. Normally, it's because I already know what the fucking issue is because of these repeat issues. But just because not everything is shown on camera doesn't mean it's not true. Like who was it? I know you saw it a couple days ago. South Main Auto had that transmission issue where they sent him a fucking core.
Yeah.
Instead of, he put a transmission in a new unit.
Don't even go there. The parts.
It didn't last. So he went to get it parts warranted. Pulls that transmission out, opens up the box, and it's a fucking core. That happens to us at the dealership. And then what happens? Oh, well, now we got to order one. What the actual fuck?
Dude. And you know what? I would love to. I saw that the other day, and I was like, man, I wish I could put out a video like that. But I have to be very careful that whatever video that I do put out, it doesn't shame the dealership. It doesn't shame the manufacturer. Because they could pull that social media contract that I signed. Because if you guys don't know it, when you get hired on to a new employer, it's written into your new hire agreement. Social media agreement. That's why I gotta pull my punches sometimes. Like I can't be creative when I talk. I gotta always give, the advantage to the dealership or the manufacturer. I would love to just throw a haymaker at things that need to be said, but I can't.
Yeah. Agree.
And with respect, maybe I don't know the whole situation. Like there's some things I think I know the whole situation of, but maybe I don't.
Yeah. It sucks sometimes, but I mean, like you said, we have to be in favor of the dealership. And I've said it before, if I was an independent shop, I'd be in favor of the independent. So I get the whole back and forth. But you know what? Being on YouTube,
I love the fucking dealership.
Being on YouTube, I've now got friends that are independent techs that are fucking solid. Got
I
friends
don't
that are dealer
understand
tech
why.
centers.
I don't
always.
understand why the independents don't like the dealership techs and the dealerships don't. I understand it all. I understand why the dealership techs think that aftermarket sucks because, and I understand why the aftermarket good techs think dealership blah blah blah. They don't know shit. They only work on brand new cars. Blah blah. We all have to have a mutual respect for one another, and that comes with just quality service. The problem is there's just too many bad techs, or I hate the word bad. Bad is somebody intentionally trying to fuck you over. I'd rather use the term.
I call it beautifully ignorant.
That's better term. Better term. Maybe they're lacking education, lacking experience, lacking knowledge. But there's just so many technicians out there that are in a position that they shouldn't be in, making bad calls, whether it be aftermarket or OE. But the beauty of both ends, aftermarket is needed because the OE market doesn't want to deal with those
You showed
cars.
up early.
And there's too many cars out there. There's too many cars out there for the dealers to handle on their own. So I don't know. I get a lot of good information from dealer techs that I trust, that I know what they're doing. If, like, say, I say, well, hey, Fluff, well, what's all involved ripping the heater core out of X vehicle? Hopefully he's done it. And he may say, what the fuck you mean heater core? Those never go bad. Well, they never go bad under warranty is what he's telling me. Or somewhere around the warranty period.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of customers that still take their car to the dealer outside of warranty. I mean, nobody can tell me that doesn't happen. Otherwise, there would be no such thing as customer pay other than maintenance shit.
Yep.
But
And,
I just think there's a lack of respect. When you put us all in the one big bowl, there's just so many people there.
The customers have a big role in that too. They will not give a full story.
Oh, customers.
They will not give us.
That's where expertise
I
comes
took it
in.
to the dealership and they couldn't figure it out.
I am very
We
good
gave
at
you a
this.
diagnosis. You didn't want to go forth with it.
I've been doing this a long time. I'm very good at listening to a customer and reading right through the bullshit and getting right down to what they're really telling me. You know, when did it start? Yesterday, bullshit. From what you just told me 5 minutes ago when your story started, this has been going on for 2 weeks. You just got to read through the bullshit, keep asking questions, and then ask another question, ask another question, ask another question. And that's where service managers are supposed to do as much information as possible. Some are good at it, some aren't so good at it.
Yeah.
I'm very good at it, but I've been doing it a long time.
I got a true story to that, Dave.
Just
And that just happened recently. Had a customer that had a car with a startability issue.
It's empty.
Okay,
make another one.
His car wouldn't start, and the first thing I noticed when I got into it had an aftermarket radio, brand new, still had the screen protector on. I asked an honest question. Hey, customer, have you had this issue since the radio was installed? Because it has an aftermarket radio, not an OEM. Oh, I don't know. It's my son's car. He deals with that crap. Okay, all right. Well, you brought it in, not your kid. Would you mind giving him a call? Oh, he doesn't pick up his phone. He's an idiot. Okay, well, here's the thing. A lot of the computer network stuff runs through an OEM radio now. A lot of things talk to the OEM radio. So if your kid or the radio guy used the wrong radio harness adapter kit or they cut the wrong wire, that might be why your car is starting incorrectly. So if you can't find this information out for me, this could cost you an extra hour of diagnostics if I have to pull that radio out and verify it was hooked up correctly to make sure that they didn't cut up my OEM wiring harness. And you know what? Instead of the parent calling their kid and hassling him for that information, they chose to eat a $200 additional diagnostic. He's like, whatever, just pull the radio out. I said, that's 2 hours of Diag, not one. Yeah, whatever, just do it. Okay, sign here, $400.
That's crazy. Yeah, they don't put two and two together that ever since they did something to the vehicle that caused this issue. Yeah, maybe reverse that and the vehicle will be fixed. Or tell us ahead of time, hey, I put this radio in, the car won't start now. Okay, well now we got somewhere. We're gonna have to pull the radio and go from there. So pulling the part is one part of it. Once we pull that part, now we have to figure out what happened.
And you know what, Fluffy? You know what's the most funniest thing to think about? Customers refuse to give us information sometimes. All right, not all of them. Some of them are over detailed in information, but I would say the vast majority of them are withholding of information
They are withholding information.
because
I finally came
they're-
up with it. They're scared.
it's a power trip. I think they want to say, oh, you need to prove how worthy you are to my dollar. I'm going to hold money here and I want to see how good you are.
I
But
think it's
let's flip the table. They're in the doctor's office and their life is on the line. They're going to spill their guts and they're going to talk about, like, yeah, I woke up and I didn't feel good yesterday. 3 days ago, I didn't feel like eating a chicken sandwich, even though I ordered a chicken sandwich. My left knee's been giving me trouble whenever it gets cold. They'll spill their guts. They'll tell everything to the
you are
doctor.
correct. You are correct. People lie to us. They either want to know our value or they think lying is going to make it cheaper.
Yep.
I was like, the
And I
more
try to tell customers
information
all
you
the
give
time,
your
tell me
mechanic, the more money
everything,
you
it'll make
save.
it cheaper. Lying to me is going to make it more expensive.
Yep. And what a lot of people don't realize, just because the manufacturer logo is in front doesn't mean we work with. That manufacturer pays the dealership for repairs when it's under warranty.
Talking about that.
But hold on. But see, just like you want us to prove something, we have to prove to the manufacturer it's warranty, not outside influence.
Talking about that though, ever since what's his name, Jim Farley, that stupid interview with Yahoo Business or whatever shit about the Ford shortage of technicians. Every day I wake up, I have 6,000 empty bays. He said he has 6,000 empty bays. Is he right or wrong? It's very
Probably
misleading.
right.
He is right, because to be a authorized Ford dealership, you have to follow Ford's rules. But he doesn't employ those people. The dealer does. Those employees do not work for him. And he was talking about why they couldn't get people, and it's not that glorified of a job anymore, and it's not this, it's not. He screwed up a lot of shit. He made a lot of customers think that the manufacturer actually employs you people at the dealer.
No.
I can't tell you how many of my customers got confused because they saw that shit or they watched YouTube and saw iteration, reiteration, you know what I'm saying, those skits of it. And I'm like, no, he doesn't employ them. The dealerships are independently owned and they're employed by the owners of the dealer.
Yep.
Ford Motor Company, Subaru Company, they do not own these dealerships. To remain an authorized dealer, have to meet their criteria, have a certain look, have a certain thing, like carry a certain amount of product, all this. But they don't employ them.
Yep. I've had to have that conversation many times. I would say at least 7 times a year I have that conversation with people. And to sum it all up, it's a simple statement. We're not the manufacturer. We're an extension of the manufacturer. The agreement we have with the manufacturer is I want to sell your cars, and in agreement, I have to service your vehicles if it's under warranty. So that means that if a dealership cannot maintain a service center, they can't sell cars.
Yep.
They cannot sell new cars. They can sell all the used cars they want in the world, but they cannot sell any new cars.
And if it's a special vehicle, Like let's say
Well, yeah,
a
if they can't
GTR.
maintain the service center, they don't also get warranty reimbursement, do they?
Yeah.
Nope. They can't do
Yeah,
can't do
they get their
anything.
ass kicked.
They can't do any warranty to any new car. And the sooner that mechanics and technicians at dealership levels get that through their head, the more power they're going to have.
Yep.
But the problem is they're going to power trip on it and they're going to do something stupid. I have seen stories in our area here in Texas where Mercedes techs got that in their head and they went rogue. They straight up tried to do a little stunt where they were like, yep, we're all not going to work today. And they all did a big walkout. You know, what's the first thing that happened? The dealership went, well, you
Yeah, fix
all
my
refused to
bra.
work today. So you're all suspended 1 week, no pay. And what did they do? They said, we're a franchise. We're just going to just call in some people and give them some bonus money. And they started working in that dealership. It took 6 hours for that dealership to get their shit in line. And those technicians, those mechanics, they were without a job by the end of the day. They were told to get their stuff and out. They got replacements.
Damn.
That's how fast a franchise, that's how fast you can get replaced. What they should have done was they should have reached out to their local state labor force and made sure that what they were going to do was legal.
Especially if they're part of a dealer group. Yeah. All they
Yeah.
got to do is bring somebody from
So-
another dealer in their group.
I've seen it happen twice in the last 5 years here in my state. If you got mechanics and you got technicians at a dealer level that are power tripping, the first thing you need to say is Google this and look at the repercussions. Talk to your local state labor force. You get free representation. They will review your case. They will give you guidance. Then you need to be a diplomat and have a sit down with your employer and let them know what's going on. You can get a lot of stuff resolved if you can all come together and say the same story. But if you act like idiots and you have separate demands and you act like children and you don't have facts, you just have little hearsay stories of, well, so-and-so did this and so-and-so did this and everyone's saying this, you look like an idiot. You have to say, no, on this work order, this happened. I got screwed. On this work order, he got screwed. On this work order, he got screwed.
Well-
you need to keep a documentation.
But you said something magical there. You said something magical that does not happen in this industry and has not happened for many years in this industry, if ever in this industry, and is not happening now for the most part in this industry. We all must network, young, old, experienced, unexperienced. We got to get involved, network out, get to meet people, know people. You know, my channel's up there. I got an email. Anybody got a question? As a technician, need help. My email's out there. Email me. Next thing you know, you don't know. You never know. I might just like give you my phone number. I'll help you out as much as I can. But and I'll tell you what to look for. The thing that frustrates me the most is I will give you the basics of what I expect out of you in the beginning. So if I actually hand out my phone number to you, don't call me up and ask me questions about something and have no detail. You better know. You better be able to tell me what you've already checked. But I mean, I think too many technicians out there are worried that if they help another technician, it's going to hurt their paycheck. You know, I don't think that technician that's worried about helping another technician hurting their paycheck thinks about the time when they're fucked and they don't know where to go next on this car. They don't think about that moment when they're worried about giving up what they might know to another technician because it'll hurt their paycheck. You should do everything you can to help the other technician out because you never know. You might need to return favor one day from somebody out there that you know. I think we need to network more. Everybody needs to share information with each other more, network more.
Hell, it happens in a shop too, where you overlook something and you just need another set of eyeballs on you.
Sometimes it's another person. Go look at this.
They're
I've
like,
walked
"Oh,
away
look,
from a
did
car
you-"
before. I've walked away from a car before and said, Chris, I know I'm being an asshole today. I'm having a bad day today. Can you go? Let's go look over there. I've had to ask other people. Go look. Do you see my ratchet anywhere there under the hood of this fucking car? I know I had it there. I can't see it. They walk right over and be like, dude, it's right here on the corner of your box. It might not even be on the hood of the car. Sometimes you just get frustrated. You need that extra set of eyes.
Yep. Trade in that 6K. Yeah.
Here's our thing. This is what I do. 10 years. I've been doing automotive repair for 10 years. I'm almost 45 years old. So that means I would say I haven't been doing it this long.
Yes, Mark.
I got into this when I was 35. You know what I still do to this day? I say, hey, bro, I just timed this engine. Can you verify?
Yep.
All right. It sounds annoying, but you know what? That 5 seconds of asking for another set of eyes is going to save me maybe $10,000 in damage.
I do the same shit. When I set up timing chain and all that, I'll ask one of their texts, dude, I got this all lined up, right? I'm not like...
And I tell all my apprentices, never be ashamed. You should do this. This is a buddy check. You put a timing belt on, grab your buddy. Hey, timing mark, timing mark, timing mark, timing mark. Are we good? He goes, yeah. Yep. Everybody does that in the shop. That is the one thing you can do to bring a shop together. Hey, everybody.
Never be embarrassed about it. Because you know what's going to be embarrassing? When you go to start it up and clunk.
Yep, you bend the valve, or you find out you got to take a timing chain cover off because you're one tooth off.
Yep.
Yeah, take it all back apart again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all see this in the background?
No,
You'll
I
learn
agree.
that lesson once. But you know what? A buddy could have prevented it.
Shut up, early. Yeah. Hey, who drank my drink? Is empty. You pour up already, Mark? Probably still.
Hey, Fluff, it's 1 o'clock. I got to wake up in 7 hours, man. So I will catch you on the flip side.
All right, brother.
But we got to rope in Honda Tyler, though.
Yeah. I tried setting something up, but last week with him, like, my stream was going to be focused on him last week with the whole opening up his own thing, doing his own thing.
Yeah, I talked to him today, and he said he's still like cutting open boxes and trying to get everything set up. So he wants to do like a big grand finale. And I was like, all right, we'll stay in touch. We'll be on your timeline. When you're ready, I'll give you a big promotion. Want to help out, stuff like that. And I was like, and then he told me, he's like, yeah, Fluffy wanted to do the same thing. I was like, dude, you have no clue how close I know that guy. I was like, you have no clue. I was like, we'll set up a 3-way on that.
Yeah. Yep. All right, brother.
That'll blow his mind that we know each other.
I will say this.
Have a good day tomorrow.
Later, man.
I will say this, though. As an experienced technician, if you really want to be embarrassed, when you're out there scrubbing the bays with all your coworkers because it's like a group building event and they serve your pizza afterwards and you're actually happy during that, be embarrassed.
Bitter. You're not bitter, Derek.
Yeah,
I'm bitter. I'm bitter.
You don't know me.
Shut up, Juan.
You don't know me.
Let me blast through these comments, guys, and then we're gonna go backstage. I just don't want to leave any comments unseen that might need addressed.
It's just one.
Being a lieutenant had also awesome NCOs who led me. They mentored, made me useful to the mission. Farley is more awake than you. You better hope so, Mark. Wouldn't work otherwise. He'd end up with. I knew that I did not.
Farley's
Crap as a butter bar, and butter bar is military term. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
You look like thanks, Juan. I can teach Mark some Spanish. No, y'all. Puerto Ricans do not know. What? Yeah, Mark. I'm a 5 tour. Damn. Joined in 85. Not that anymore. I made it out alive. But
joined in 85. That means he's a young little 40-year-old.
I was on the tail end of that. I joined in 03, so things did. Oh, whew. ¿Cómo estás? Derek and Mark, thanks for your service. Yes. First, company commander had a desk made out of sandbags, and holy shit, Shannon, for the next time, is going star. Include the accent, mate. You ain't gotta include the accent. Appreciate that. The question tone. Right, no problem, mate. I do think you guys deserve way better. No, very little. I know, but that's how it goes. Little by little, you get there. Is that estás? You can't even try that with Fluff or any Spanish speaker to verify. I don't put accents. Look at that. Fuck that. Too much work. The context of how you are. Yes. Como estás? That's what I thought. You gonna jump in with us? Yeah, Shannon, you want a link? Take care, Baja.
Yeah. I think Dave
Send the
sent
link
one.
to Shannon. He wants to. Great stream, Fluff, and everyone on the panel. It was a fun night. Hope you all have a good weekend. Hopefully.
I'm not here.
Daily, yeah, send link. Yes, well. All right, fellas, we're gonna hop off. We're gonna talk backstage for a little bit, and appreciate y'all trying to get us drunk. Almost, y'all tried, but you did not succeed. I can still read a little bit.
Whatever, dude.
I'm not jumping. I'm gonna go rest. Take care. All right, y'all have a good one and enjoy the rest of y'all's weekend. And we will see y'all next Friday.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negative